fans, let's go ahead and introduce our starting lineups for this evening. The Tornadoes have requested to introduce their offensive starters for this evening. Wearing number 4 tonight, senior wide receiver Cullen McKay. Wearing number 10, senior wide receiver Tommy Barrett. Wearing number 14, senior wide receiver Keenan Rodriguez. Wearing number 16, senior quarterback Jacob Deutschman. Wearing number 24, sophomore running back Terrell Cummings. Wearing number 51, senior offensive lineman Ian Brunn. Wearing number 54, sophomore offensive lineman Carter Nabosny. Wearing number 57, senior offensive lineman Andrew Burns. Wearing number 70, senior offensive lineman Levi Vanderlinden. And rounding out the Tornado lineup tonight, wearing number 73, junior offensive lineman Grant Chapman. Fans, here are your defensive starters for the Rangers. On the defensive line for your Rangers, number 49, sophomore Mark Rendell. On the defensive line, junior, number 66, Colby Borsheim. On the defensive line, junior, number 64, Sam Mills. And on the defensive line, senior, number 89, Colin McEary. At one linebacker, wearing number 16, senior Antonio Pleitas. At linebacker, junior, number 35, Peyton Rindles. And at linebacker, senior, number 44, Caleb Whitehill. At one safety tonight, junior, number 8, Weston Hoyt. And at the other safety, senior, number 6, Charlie Peterson. At one corner, sophomore, number 4, Reed Olson. And rounding out your Ranger defensive starters at corner, junior, number 9, Jacob Aho. Now fans, your Ranger offensive starters. At left tackle, number 77, junior Ethan Lincoln. At left guard, number 54, senior Jake McConnell. At center, number 69, junior Andrew Klesk. At right guard, number 56, junior Will Caldwell. And at right tackle, senior, number 52, John Hageman. Starting at running back for your Rangers this evening is senior number 32, Cole Brisboy. And your Ranger wideouts are junior number 2, Eric Knies. Also starting at wideout number 3, junior Jake Johnson. At wide receiver for your Rangers, number 17, junior Jake Deeb. And at wide receiver for your Rangers, senior, number 21, Leo Crescent. Rounding out your Ranger lineup is your quarterback. He's a senior, number 7, Ryan Olson. 71, Rangers.
Hello and welcome, Ranger fans, to the home opener at this beautiful brand new complex that the Rangers have to play in here tonight.
It's looking very nice here.
It is a steamy 77-degree night,
It
but
sure is now.
we are strapping in for some Ranger football here at the new complex. I don't know, does it technically have a name? Ranger Park or something? I don't know.
Ranger
All new
Stadium.
to me.
We're going to name it
New
ourselves.
booth?
Ranger Stadium.
Ranger Stadium works for me. But two teams coming in, both coming off of
Big losses.
big losses.
Big fat loss.
As far as Max Preps is concerned, and the Anoka team had 45 points hung on them in the fourth quarter.
Yes, yep. We were looking at their stats.
They lost
0 points scored until that fourth quarter.
for
kind
either
of,
team.
Yeah, kind of a rarity, I
Yeah.
feel, in high school football is scoring that many points in one quarter. Although that's kind of similar to exactly what happened to us in the first half last week in our game against STMA. 35 points given up in the first half, ended 42-6 last week for your Rangers. Not a good outing for us either.
But you see, that's not a good outing. One, for sure. There's a lot of things that the Rangers had to go clean up and get ready for this week against a Anoka team that is a little bit untested. I don't know if we've ever played them before.
We were checking the
we could not find any
standings and
stats on
records
these
and
two teams, but
nothing going there.
an Anoka team that from their performance last week does not look overly amazing, but based on our performance last week, we got a long way to go. But great opportunity for them.
And maybe we should take a moment to also introduce ourselves. My name is Dustin Iblum, and my co-host here is Noah Casa. So we'll be the ones calling the game for you here tonight.
Every game.
Every
Friday.
game this season.
Every Friday.
Well,
I will be.
Yes, I'll be checking out here and there. Busy life, engaged, as I had mentioned to the mobile broadcast last week. But that's personal. We'll get out of that business.
All of our home games will be broadcasted here on the Lakes Area Television YouTube page. All the away games will be broadcasted on a link that is usually sent out either day of or a couple days before. It is mixlr.com/LATV. You can find all of the live broadcasts there. But yeah, that is an audio version that we do for the away games. Home, we obviously get the nice live stream with the studio and cameras and an actual football game.
Yeah, well, hopefully soon we'll be bringing to you a live coverage of the road games. You can be seeing live and in living color the road games. So for now, though, we have the audio only, unfortunately. I think we're about to jump into the national anthem here. So we'll be back with you momentarily.
Fans, we appreciate your attendance at tonight's game, and we hope you enjoy the competition between both teams. A special welcome to the Tornadoes and their fans. We are really glad you joined us tonight for our first official varsity football game at Ranger Stadium. Fans, as we honor our country tonight, we also remember that tomorrow marks the 20th anniversary of 9/11. Please rise, remove your hats. We're going to take a moment of silence to remember all of those who lost their lives and those who have sacrificed so much. Thank you. Now, please join our Forest Lake Area High School pep band under the direction of Mr. Barry Zumwald as we honor the United States of America with our national anthem.
Alrighty, welcome back, Ranger fans. Again, my name is Anoka. Beside me all season, most of the season, most of it, will be Dustin Edlin, as we get ready to kick off our first home contest here at what we did confirm there as we went dark for a second, but it is Ranger Stadium. Still the same name, just a completely different conference. And this place is impressive.
It's they've redone everything. They've got the. Did you see the practice field over there?
Yes.
That is a nice looking practice field. Really like what they've done there. It looks like we're going to have a home track meet at some point this season. Definitely know I'm going to be hopefully getting a chance to broadcast that, however that's going to be. That's going to be an interesting thing. It's going to be like horse racing, but people. It's going to be great. No, I'm just kidding. Well, Noah, what are we looking forward to tonight in this game?
Well, I'm looking forward to the fact that we're about to get kickoff here at a packed house at Ranger Stadium.
This is a nice sight.
Fans, if you're watching on YouTube, we really appreciate it, but we beg of you, please, at one point this season, get out here and watch a game, because
it's a whole different atmosphere.
It's a whole
in my opinion.
atmosphere. I mean, the stands are packed. We have a student section again, which is also very refreshing from having nobody last year.
Yeah, that was quite disappointing.
But here we are, and we're about ready to kick it off. It is Charlie Peterson and Cole Brisboy back deep to receive the kick for the Rangers.
Those guys were making some good plays for us last week in that road game.
Cole had a lot of good returns.
One of the only highlights of our game was our kick returning. Big returns all throughout the game. Every time we had a chance, we had probably 2 or 3 of them go up almost to the 50-yard line on our kick returns. So hopefully we can get another one of those tonight. So it looks like
27. Logan Day kicking off for the Anoka Tornadoes.
They're all there. They go. Now they're spread now.
Hand up, awaiting the whistle, the referee. And here we go. The kickoff in the new complex is in the air. To be taken by Peterson at about the 15. He'll head out left. Gets the corner. Sideline. He's got a good return. The first play at the stadium goes all the way back. Touchdown, Rangers!
Let's go!
Charlie Peterson took that baby from about the 15. Took a step right, came right back left, had the edge, and was gone.
That was what we like to call in the business a counter kick return. They started to the right, ran it all the way to the left, and just created a funnel for Charlie Peterson to run down.
I don't know what happened to the contain for the Anoka Tornadoes. It was non-existent. What a way to break in the new field, huh? First varsity play goes 85 yards?
Yeah, that was a short kick. It was hung up there for a while. But, man, that was a beautiful kick return.
He was just waiting for it. Arms stretched out.
Yes. I can't remember what team we were playing. It was a few years ago in our home opener where we had a kick return returned on us in the first game. Do you remember who that was against, Noah, by chance?
I do not, but real quick, down in the field, Leo Crescent in to kick the extra point. I do believe that is a kick change from last week, as this one is up and
hey, no good.
Wide to the right.
That was a big problem for both kickers last
Special
week.
teams in general for Forest Lake was a really big problem last year. Or last
week as well. Yeah, I mean,
what was your stat about punting?
Yeah, our punting, I mean, it's high school, so punting is not as easy as it is in pros or at college level, obviously. But we netted an average of 19 yards a punt. So if you take that into just a thought, that is not a good amount of yards to change the position on each time you're giving it to back to the other team.
I do have to say it has been about a minute and a half, 2 minutes after the kick return for a touchdown. And Charlie Peterson's dad is still going crazy.
Where is he now here?
He's right down here. He was just up.
Oh, I see him now. There he is.
Just ecstatic about the play by his son there. I would be too.
Do you have any news if he has any sort of college offers?
I do not yet.
Because we know he was a starter last year.
He should.
He's very good.
Very versatile.
Obviously a captain and also very effective on defense. Last week bringing in 12 tackles for your Rangers. So all-around good player for this Ranger team.
So if special teams can be a big help this week, especially if we can cover this kick and pin them back in their own field position for a while, that would be huge.
Number 18?
Number 19.
Oh, he's still not on the roster.
Not rostered, was kicking last week. Anoka will take this from about the 6, head out left.
Ooh!
And be cut down.
Big smack.
20-yard line. Number 3, Jake Johnson coming up with the big hit.
Looked like
cut
Anoka
down like a big old oak tree out there.
It looked like Anoka took a note out of the Ranger playbook there. They were kind of running that same return scheme of the cross field run. Obviously the Rangers were prepared for it, though. They did not even get past the 20.
So we'll see what the Rangers defense can do now. Anoka comes out, ball is just short of the 20. Anoka lining up in shotgun with 3 receivers. Quarterback sets his man in motion, takes a snap, looks to throw. That was backwards.
Oh, no.
And they got him, but it's short-armed. Anoka catches it about the 50, heads to the right, and is shoved out of bounds. They caught Forest Lake trying to, perfect play call to counter the big return.
That was,
they go,
man,
hurry up offense.
Easy stuff. That was Jacob Dutchman throwing it out to the wide receiver there for the easy
should have been
pass.
a touchdown.
Yeah.
It was a horribly underthrown ball. So the Rangers are quick to stop him there. Gain of only about 2 for the running back.
Peyton Rindell's on the tackle there, wrapping up nice and slamming over the floor.
Terrell Cummings on the carry for Anoka.
That is a nice.
On the home team, only a warning.
What did he say there?
Forest Lake was given a sideline interference warning.
Oh, got to back those players up. Bet they were across that line. It's a very nice line.
I think
they've
it's
got there.
probably the coaches.
Oh yeah, they love to
Normally
step
the
on the
coaches
field.
are the ones that are out by the field. Anoka taking the snap, looking to throw again. Got him out to the left.
Ooh!
And Charlie Peterson again
Giving them the
laying
beans.
the hammer.
Slamming them good there.
A big hit.
That was a first down, however, I believe.
Yep.
Six Charlie Peterson on the stop for the Rangers.
There was a flag on the play.
There's a flag down.
We'll see, do the referees actually have mics?
They got holding, it looks like.
The new stadium.
No. That's
will
one
be
thing we
holding.
still got to get.
Holding
Those
on
mics.
the offense, that'll bring it back.
That's good, though. I mean, we were obviously getting close to the end zone. Big play on that swing pass. Seems like Anoka's going with the same game plan the Rangers had last week. Early swing passes.
Holding indicated.
That was not going well for us, though. So,
Holding.
Yeah,
11 on the offense.
we'll see if that
10-yard penalty.
game
Do
plan
that
has
again.
changed
Yeah.
at all as far as when our offense gets out on the field. It seems to be working for Anoka a bit more. I think their sideline passes that they had, especially that last one, was a lot more direct and upfield, whereas ours is a lot more of a drug-out bubble pass that allows the defense more time to key on it.
Oh,
as they drop
yeah,
the
baby!
Ball is out. Tell me the Rangers are on it.
What do we got?
Home team recovers.
There's the
Rangers
signal.
are on it.
What a way to start your home opener.
Ball nearly came out on the original hit.
Oh.
Quarterback was able to hold on to it, recover for a second.
Look at this
and then
hit
was
right here.
immediately hit.
Smacked real good.
So that
And
one was the
just
one that made it
crushed.
come out.
Looks like
That is number 64 for the Rangers.
I think that was 35 who recovered it as well. 64.
Sam Mills
already out on offense.
making that fumble happen. So we'll see what Ryan and this Forest Lake offense can do. Is the first play is a handoff to Cole Brisboy right up the middle. Ryan Olson now coming into his second game. Bit of a rough start last week, although Ryan didn't necessarily have a bad game. It was just breakdown all around for the Rangers, it seemed like.
It seemed like the play calling was perhaps not the best.
I think
Put
they
him in
were,
a position to win.
I think they were, the only thing I can say about last week is I think that they were just completely outmatched.
It
STMA is a highly ranked team in the state.
Cole!
It was going to be a rough
Brisboy.
It's going to be a rough game going into it.
Yes, they're coming into the game. I'm not sure what they're ranked now. They were third in the state, so that was an uphill battle from the outset.
18 in the state.
What were they? Third in
their
conference. Sorry, yes. So, and if I remember right, the Rangers were 90 something coming into that game in the state. So
Cole with a nice run on second down sets him up for a 3rd and 1. Ryan brings the Rangers out in their normal formation. It'll be another handoff to Cole, who I think lunged forward just enough for the first down.
I don't know if that was so much a lunge as it was a slip on the turf. That's definitely something the Rangers are going to have to get used to. Turf fields out there.
I think that they're probably decently used to it, as we were the only team with a grass field.
Well, if you think about it, though, half the game. So, I mean, Cole Brisboy was a starter. Not a starter, but got a lot of playing time last year. So when you're playing on this type of field, it's definitely different than playing on grass. So yeah, it's nice now that it's going to be a consistent playing atmosphere for the whole season now.
Ryan Olson takes a snap. It'll be another handoff to Brisboy going outside to the left. And again, loses footing. He's going to fall down just short of the line of scrimmage. So he'll probably lose about a foot on that play, but nonetheless, he's peeling off some pretty good runs so far.
And I mean, that was there a little bit of what we were talking about last week with the east-west game. I'd really like to see the Rangers focus on going north-south here and just trying to get the ball up the field rather than that kick return was obviously east-west. They got the speed going there and the funnel, but
so far they have attacked the middle a lot more than they have the outside.
Yep. Oh,
Ryan, I think, goes on the hard count and is able to
got him going.
Trying to figure out who that was. I believe it was number 5.
Encroachment on the defense.
Peyton
27.
Lekkinen.
Number 27 he called.
27.
So that would be
Logan Day.
Yep, and that would we just heard the ref there with the mic, so I'm not sure if he just didn't turn it on the first time. Glad to hear it.
Rangers come out in a bunch formation to the right. Ryan takes a snap pitch out to Brisboy. Brisboy trying to get the edge.
Oof.
And runs directly into the block that Leo was setting up there. I don't know if he was trying to cut back behind. Looked like he was trying to, but maybe after the few footing issues that he's had, he was not necessarily relying heavily on that planted foot. Just didn't make that cut hard enough to get back behind Leo.
That's something you really got to focus in on. The turf is planting the feet. You don't have the same grasp as grass.
Ryan will roll out left to pass. He's got a receiver. Leo breaks a couple of tackles.
Baby!
Taken down at the 15. That's going to be a first down, Rangers.
Now that was a nice bootleg there.
That was
Ryan
a great ball.
Just getting it out in time, and his we saw there Leo Crescent was just wide open. Look at this rollout here.
Rolls out, keeps his eyes downfield.
Gets tripped up there, hits his man, not necessarily in stride, but wide open. And Leo Crescent puts on a nice little move to gain an extra 5 or so.
So here we go. 1st and 10 from the 15 for the Rangers. Olsen now will keep it himself. He'll head out right. He's got a couple of blocks. He's trying to get the edge. There's nobody out there. And it's going to be a touchdown, Rangers!
There it is.
Go for 2, Coach. Put up 14.
Put the touchdown and the 2 on the board for us here. Second rushing touchdown for Ryan Olsen this season. He had the only touchdown for the Rangers last week. Might be our
what it says down here?
Yes, it does. Ryan, or sorry,
That was Zeidler.
Keegan Zeidler, backup quarterback coming in, scoring touchdown.
Zeidler had the only touchdown.
Yeah, sorry. Nonetheless, both quarterbacks now have a rushing touchdown this season. Hopefully we can see one from Cole Brisbois here.
And we're going for 2. This is what we like to see.
Oh, we get the
It's
direct
going to be
snap.
a direct snap. Reverse back to Peterson. Peterson.
Oh,
Deflection. 2-point is good.
Can't stop Charlie Peterson.
A little four-sling special razzle-dazzle there for the 2-point conversion.
Now,
the Rangers have made the score 14-0.
So, the one question I'm going to have, as great as that play was used on a 2-point conversion, and now it's on film for all the teams to see. You know what I'm saying? I love that we just did that. But now it's on film. Now we can't use that again right away.
Who cares?
That's got to go back in the bag until we face, like, I don't know, somebody down the line, and they forget about that. But that was special.
If
I love
you
to
are
see
any
that.
of the teams playing Forest Lake the rest of the season,
And
please take half of your week to prepare for that one play. That will only benefit us.
Now my question is Charlie Peterson left-handed? Because that ball was thrown left-handed. It kind of looked like he just lofted it too.
I cannot confirm nor deny.
It definitely seemed like a loft, and it did not. It just seemed like he got it out there, which that was exactly what it needed to be.
It could have been a little higher.
Anoka got their hand on it. It gave our boy Ryan Olsen a chance to adjust to it and get underneath it and catch that thing.
So Keenan York will be kicking off for the Rangers.
10th grader.
We do have him on the starters roster, not the team roster. So Rangers looking to pin him back again. They'll be kicking off from the 40. Anoka will be receiving the ball and headed south. I believe that's copyrighted by Paul Allen.
Woof! Coming down hard,
Big
number 2
block
there.
there by Anoka, and he'll finally be taken down around the ankles. Now about the 25 by the Rangers. So Anoka will come out 1st and 10 at the 25. And I mean, after that
beautiful
performance on the last defensive thing, I feel like you got to send the house. Try and
Send the house. We didn't even have to send the house. It was a 4-man blitz on that last
There was a
play.
blitz. There was a one blitzing linebacker that came. I think the blitzing linebackers who recovered the fumble.
Yeah,
if I
well,
believe.
yeah, but it came through clean. Well, we have 3 down linemen, as you can see, and thank you. 3 down linemen. So the linebacker came in hot as the 4th blitzing person on that play there.
Anoka comes out 1st and 10. Low snap. Quick pass out to the side. Rangers read it perfectly. Beautiful tackle at the line of scrimmage. That's Weston Hoyt.
With the big tackle.
Had nowhere to go.
And, I mean, in years past, I mean, I don't know if our defense would have been equipped for that cutback. You know, he squared himself up, ready for the cutback, knew it was coming, and got ready to get low and get him down.
Between Weston Hoyt and Charlie Peterson, I think we might have the best safety tandem in high school.
You might be right.
Those are 2 playmakers out there. Weston, if I do believe, played mostly wide receiver last year.
I believe you're right.
Anoka drops to pass again. They set up a nice screen.
Getting slammed,
Blocking not
dizzled.
so great. Charlie Peterson comes up and I believe got him down just short of the 1st down marker.
Yep.
If they give it to him, that's going to be a terrible spot. And
It's on the line.
Pass to Cummings, complete.
It's short, so.
Okay, they did. The referee on our side of the field gave him a 1st down.
And now they're going to run. Oh, flag there. I think we're going to get a holding in the backfield there.
I do believe so. I believe that Terrell Cummins wants some sort of flag for face mask or horse collar or something, but I do believe it is going to be. That flag was up in the area of the tackle, but they're backing it up.
There might have been 2 flags down on that play. I'm not quite sure. It looked like it came from the back line judge.
Buddy needs to work on his flag throwing abilities if that was supposed to be a backfield.
73 on the offense.
Yeah, holding.
10-yard penalty.
That flag ended up about, from what I could see, 10 yards farther down
I'm
the field
telling
than
you,
it was supposed to be.
he threw that thing at least 15 yards in the air. It was a height.
But
nonetheless, though, that helps us out.
that makes up for the poor spot on the last one. I mean, Charlie threw him down about a yard before.
He gave him the smack down.
First down.
Now it's 1st and 15 for Anoka, so now they got to work a little harder to get that first.
Javon Kennedy, I believe. I'm off on that one. 16, not 6.
That'd be Jacob Deutschman, something like that.
Throws over the middle.
Oh,
huge shot
dang.
taken on the play.
Charlie Peterson just a step behind. He tried to get his hand out to knock that down. Not quite in position, unfortunately, there.
Fortunately, the Rangers are able to get a nice open field tackle there to
Doesn't
save
look
that
like the
touchdown.
Rangers are ready for this play. They're getting lined up and going no huddle right now. Rangers are not in position. Here we go.
Pass for Anoka out to the right, trying to get the edge.
Oh, if he could have stayed up.
Barely goes down.
That could have been
went
bad.
right up the sideline. That would have been had us in
Complete to
a
Beard.
bad shape.
Point
But
on the stopping
Jacob,
for
their
the
quarterback,
Rangers.
took a
Second down.
huge hit on that pass.
That was nasty.
He was able to pop up though.
That is something you like to see, though, is a quarterback able to stand in there and take the hit.
Jacob now rolling out, trying to find a receiver. He's got one, short arms it.
He's
And
calling
they're
it a
gonna
catch.
give him the catch.
First down.
Referee was right there, so I gotta believe
trust the
that
man.
was big thing.
Quickens pass.
I think a
Beard
big
complete.
key to the game here.
First down, tornado.
We'll touch on that. What do we got here? Officials timeout. I don't believe either team called a timeout. Real quick, what I was going to say. Big thing with this game is obviously the Rangers have had a fast start, but will they, on defense, be able to keep up with this pace that Anoka is trying to set with running this hurry-up offense?
Yeah, they were definitely, the Rangers were not looking like they were ready for that play. I mean,
Especially that long one, yeah.
Our corner number 4, Reed Olson, was kind of confused and had to hurry over and cover his man. So we got to be ready for this no-huddle offense. Reed Olson out there starting as a sophomore corner. Love to see the young team out here tonight. Yeah, it definitely seems like they're going no-huddle quite often.
Low snap, handoff up the middle.
Oh,
Anoka keeps
drive.
pushing. And I think that's going to be enough for a first down.
yeah, I think they're down
They are
out
going
to the
quick.
2.5, no, the 5-yard line, sorry.
Wesley Laver
Sprinting off number 12.
on the carry. Neshman takes the snap, throws out to the right. He's got an open receiver, but the Rangers quickly bottle that up. He doesn't get anywhere past the line of scrimmage. Except this line judge down here giving him a yard again.
Yep.
I don't know what's going on there.
I think it was just forward progress on the spin is the only
maybe.
possible conclusion. It's the only thing
As
that
far
would
as I
make
could
sense
see, his
there.
body was behind that line the whole way.
To be fair, though, we are at an angle, and the refs are straight on.
Oh, we got a slow motion camera right here.
Real.
Anoka looking a little bit disheveled, trying to get everybody into position. Now they make up their mind. Never mind. Now they got it. They roll out to the left. Looking
Nothing
for a receiver.
there.
Nobody there. Nearly picked off.
The only saving grace for Anoka there was that their receiver was able to get a hand on it to bat it a little bit away from the Rangers.
QB takes another big shot, but Jake Johnson was there nearly able to get his hands on that tip ball. That would have been huge.
I
mean, pick that off, go down, bring your offense back out to the 20.
it's
All right,
crazy. We're only-
third down for Anoka. Ball is at the 5. We'll see what Dutchman,
Dutzman, I believe it is.
Dutchman
Dutzman sounds safe, so that's what we're going with.
Dutchman will roll right now, looking for a receiver.
Oh,
He's got
and he got
nobody.
beat to
Runs
the edge.
up.
Oh,
Big hit. Stays on his feet. Jacob is
He's a big guy.
He's a big guy for a quarterback. only 6 foot, but
195.
195. He's
as you can tell on the replay
got
there,
some mass to throw around.
a little bit thick build on him, so he's able to take those
It's a
hits.
Cam Newton type.
I don't think so. I think that looks more like Ben Roethlisberger.
So we'll see what they are trying to do here. Oregon University, the Ducks, used to do a lot of
Weird
tricky
swinging
field goal
gate
stuff like this. See, they come out in a formation like this and see how the defense lines up. The Rangers should just rush.
And they
Three
had
of these
nobody there.
I don't understand that.
We had 4 people to the left and 1 guy to the right. That just you never really know how to line up for those plays.
Successful two-point
But, I
conversion
mean,
for the
Yeah,
Cougars.
but this is
3:50 left in the first quarter.
It's
If I may
given
for a
it's going to be a
second.
run.
Well, not only the run thing, if I may for a second, that is something like you were talking about with the 2-point deal. A lot of teams, when they line up in a formation like that, that's a play that they use weekly.
Oh, yeah.
That should have been on film. That should have
Well,
been studied and planned.
Think about, they only had 1 touchdown last week, so they probably weren't going to use their strict play when they're down.
Unless it's a new coaching staff, they should have had film from last year.
Well, who knows? You know, it could be a new coaching staff, a new idea. And if you saw on that replay there, 5 guys to the left, 1 to the right. So you're obviously going to get the shotgun snap. You take your blocker and just run right into the only guy on the right. Should have evenly spread out our boys.
Nothing we can do about it.
It's over.
Rangers still up 14-8. That's what else.
Now we just got to see another 2-pointer after our score here. Let's see if we'll do another counter kick.
I don't quite understand this. After Charlie Peterson returned the first kick, they have replaced him with Leo Crescent, who is a quality returner. I just don't know why you wouldn't go with the hot hand.
Well, might be a little bit gassed after that.
That's true.
drive
He's
on
been playing
defense.
defense.
27 Logan Day to kick Crescent. And
Leo
Brisbane
Crescent
deep for
is
your Rangers.
a capable returner as well. We got Cole Brisbane there, so not all hope is lost. So they're just going to give it right to him.
Brisboy will take it at the 8. Take it out to the right side. He's got some.
Oh my
blocking.
gosh, what is going on tonight?
Across the 50.
Oh!
Runs him over.
Slammed him! What is going on tonight?
He was not looking for that. Little Cole Brisboy. I mean, we know how hard of a hitter he is. Standing at 5'9", 170.
Look at
You
this
got him coming
return.
downfield at you. Not many people are going to be bracing for a big hit.
You just got to
But
see
Cole
this.
knows how to deliver.
Watch him just get low right here.
He had
give
no
the big
thought.
man the gas. He's just standing up.
He had
He
no
gets
thought
level.
of going around him or cutting back. It was going to go through him or over him.
Just like his older brother, running right through the guys. That was awesome.
Olsen, pitch out to Brisboy. Brisboy coming out to the left, stutter step. He's got a hole down the sideline. That'll be a gain of about 8. Good run there. Brisboy pops up. Headed back to
Brisbane
the
on
huddle.
carry. 8 Greg Mitchell on the stop. for
This
the
is a
tornado.
hard
They're
kind
going
of
to give him
game.
a first down.
That seemed like a gain of 8, but they gave him whatever, you know? I mean,
That carry
they got a
came
couple
all
breaks.
day
We're
for
getting a couple
tornado.
breaks.
Yeah, if the ref on this side wants to give us a couple breaks on field position.
You know? That's good stuff.
First down and 10 for the Rangers from the 32. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Got to imagine Leo will go in motion. There
There,
it goes.
you knew it.
Ryan Olsen. With Cole Brisboy in the backfield.
Little
Ryan.
hand signal there.
Drops. Quick
Oh
throw
my.
over the middle.
How did he get that? Oh
And
my
that's going to be a
gosh.
first down.
He had
Gain
to
of
yank.
15.
It looked like he had to yank that out of the corner's hands. It looked like it was going to be picked.
Jake Johnson on the reception.
Wow.
And, I mean, Olsen knew it. He gave him the hand signal. He saw the press coverage one-on-one. He knew exactly where that ball was going
Wow.
before it was even snapped. That was a great
That was
audible,
quick.
hot route, and
Yeah,
great
you
decision
saw
by the
the
quarterback.
little signal. That was exactly where the ball needed to be. There was nowhere else he could have
And
put
again,
that.
we got the same situation. We'll see if they choose to do something. Jake Johnson one-on-one on the lower part of your screen here. Snapping, they're going to go back to him. Ryan trying to throw
Ooh,
over the middle. He threw in the
big.
coverage. Big hit
That
on the Ranger
might,
receiver.
that might deserve a call. That was a big smack in the back.
Eric
Defenseless
Nees.
receiver there.
Down. I do not see a flag on the play,
That's my old number, number 2.
which is very...
That was not a clean hit. The ball was clearly gone, and I mean, there is momentum coming in, but straight to the back of the player. You don't like to see that.
If you ask me, I think Ryan had the right idea from a play ago, and when they didn't learn from it, and they actually did worse on the next play, because
he did it. He went right over the top.
Well, not only that. 2 plays ago, they at least had a safety, more safety, shadowing over Jake Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
Jake ran an inside route, caught it in front of the safety. It was a great play. Next play, they came back out. Jake Johnson again, one-on-one with the corner, who's playing press, literally a foot off of his face mask, with no safety help over the top. I feel like you got to call that hot route again. And that, noticing no safety help, Jake ran a perfect fade right up the sideline and had him beating him.
But we don't necessarily know what the deal is with how they go about calling those plays. It might have been an audible that they were looking for on the previous.
Well, Ryan,
and, maybe not on that play. They're not looking that way. You just don't know what the situation is there. But yes, you're right.
Ryan,
it was there. Yeah. It was not a safety cover.
That should have been.
I mean, they've got press again.
And now again, down here at the bottom of your screen, you got number 3, Jake Johnson. He's got no safety help over the top.
And they're blitzing off our side. It looks like he's going. Free shot, reverse.
Back to Leo, trying to break a few tackles, and he is a hard runner. He does not go down very easy. He gains a couple. It'll be 3rd down for the Rangers.
You could just tell on that play that edge rusher was going to come. He was bouncing and just ready to go. He got a. Luckily, we ran the reverse, and he had no idea where the ball was, but he's still able to make the play and trip our boy up there.
Yeah, lots of confusion in the backfield. It looked like for the Rangers. It looked like that play, Ryan was going to hand it off with his left, and then needed to switch to his right.
Wasn't quite ready.
That play, the offensive line there broke down real quick. Ryan had to adapt. Great job by Leo to gain a couple. Ryan throws over the middle. There's 2 receivers out there.
It hit the floor. Nothing. Nope.
And
it hit the ground. It hit the ground. Don't even. We saw it hit the ground. It's all good, buddy. I hope we go for it.
Yep, sorry, guys.
Because we aren't going to be kicking field goals, I hope. Let's see on the replay there.
It was a good call by Ryan, throwing to that topside receiver.
Yeah,
but he needed to put a little bit more loft under that ball to get it over. He's running free. Just put him in the put it in the back of the end zone. Let your guy run underneath it.
We gotta learn that touch pass, and then we'll be golden. 4th down now. 4th and 9. Big play.
Rangers with 3 receivers out to the right. Ryan will take the snap, look to throw, screen pass. Jake Johnson.
Wow.
I like the call. Needed to be set up a little bit better.
Is that really the call you want to be making down on the 10-yard line?
I do not know why we're swapping everybody out. Oh, it was 4th down. Okay.
I mean, that just didn't seem like in my opinion, the best. Well, for one, nobody was getting blocked.
It needs to be executed a lot better than that. I like the screen call. It's not because that line's going to be coming hard. So if they get through the line, they're blinded by sacking the quarterback on 4th down. A little dump ball over the top. I like the call, but it just needs to be executed 30 times better than what we just saw.
Well, now we just got to get a stop. I mean, it was 14-0. Now Anoka got the touchdown and 2, and they got the ball back again. So
Anoka calls their first timeout of the game.
Timeout.
Well, as we got the timeout going, we might as well review quick. What have you noticed differently so far in this game compared to the last?
Energy.
Yes.
The Rangers have some momentum, and they seem into the game. Mm-hmm. And that's what's fun to see. When a football team is having fun playing, it's when it's the most fun to watch, it's the most fun to announce. And they play better, obviously. I mean, the momentum thing is such a big deal in sports. And
absolutely,
the momentum that we got from that opening kickoff for a touchdown, it has not subsided here in the stadium at all.
Mm-hmm.
But what do you think?
You can definitely tell that our fans have come ready to witness a win here tonight. Get the new stadium kicked off in the right way. So hopefully we can just keep that energy and get a big stop on this drive here and keep the momentum going.
So Anoka comes out, ball sitting on the 12-yard line. 1st and 10, low snap. They'll run a reverse. It's covered well. Charlie Peterson's out there to slow him up. As
Hey, lots of 4 there.
Brandon Henke comes in to make the tackle for the loss.
Charlie not quite able to make the wrap up in the backfield, but he was able to contain.
He was able to slow him up and contain him. That's all you can ask for.
And then the
Sorry,
cleanup
Jordan
for
Ferraro on the tackle.
son of a coach.
I do not know.
Interesting. Might have to get an answer to that for you next week.
Anoka really needs to work on the snapping. As far as I can tell, a lot of their snaps have been very low as they run a quick bubble out to the wide side.
Ooh, hit the floor hard there.
He'll be taken down just short of the line to gain.
Here's my question for Anoka. As you can tell,
Tommy Barrett,
if you're looking at the way we're lining up on defense, it looks like we're running a 3-3-5 defense. Why aren't you running the ball?
Oh, way to give me the idea, Dustin.
I mean, it's simple game planning. You see 3 down linemen and 3 linebackers. That's only 6 in the box. 3 down. It's common sense there. And I don't know if they're going to take advantage of that and force us to adjust, but this passing game is not going to be effective when you've got so many people in coverage.
Terrell Cummings on the carry for Anoka.
Ooh.
This is a quick pass out. And again, a lot like what we saw last week for the Rangers. For Anoka, these quick, flat bubbles do not seem to be, they're really not being.
They're not working for him.
Yeah.
They're not gaining yards. I mean, they gained 3 yards on that play.
East to west is not the way to go. The last one before that was a swing pass. It was a loss of 4. I guess they did have the 10-yard line, but I think as far as I remember, that was the first one that's worked for him.
Just in time for the first quarter to end.
Anoka unleashing a deep ball.
And that's a catch.
Making a great catch. Wow.
We had no help over the top. That was one-on-one coverage. Where's
Jacob Aho? Sorry, buddy.
Yeah.
We got lost on that one.
Where's the best corner tandem in the league, in the conference? We just had one-on-one coverage with no one over the top. And he couldn't break that thing out. He had hands on it and was able to corral that thing in for I think that was a gain of 30 yards.
I think Aho got up thinking that he jarred that one loose as he went to the ground, but strong hands was able to
hold that. And
it's Keegan Rodriguez on that catch. Getting his hands up and bringing that one down. That was impressive. That was impressive to say the least. And a good way to end the first quarter.
That's a tough one to end the quarter on, though. We had all the momentum in the world starting. Now we got to find a way to repossess that.
Well, the nice thing is that last long play gave Anoka the momentum shift that they needed, and then they ran it right into the end of the quarter. So that was killed a little bit by the mandatory break here. But they'll flip sides, and hopefully the Rangers can kind of take this time right now to go over to Ferraro, regroup, and figure out what broke down on that last run and how to not let it happen.
Yeah, and we've been playing good in coverage. Well, the one thing I would like to see, they keep going back to these swings, and we've got 8 yards between the receiver and the corner. So obviously, if we start playing press, they're going to adjust and throw it over the top of us, just like they did there. But you think you can play press and then have the safety over the top to cover both short and long on the passes.
Well, we'll see what they do here. First down for Anoka. Looking to the sidelines to get the play call. Throw over the middle, wide open. Aho.
Low tackle, nice to see there.
Gave that one up. That was, again, Keegan Rodriguez on interception.
It really seems like they're putting Aho out there on island.
Well, yeah, I mean,
it's Aho Island,
but we only had one safety over the top on that one. Rangers still looking disheveled on defense. Handoff up the middle, first carry.
Knees cut out from underneath him, though.
First carry for Eden Gaia?
45, Eden Goya.
Now we've gone down. We've got 4 down linemen now. 2 linebackers. We're in the nickel set right now.
Second down, low snap. Anoka swings it out.
And he's going to get
And he'll be
tripped
taken
up.
down about a yard short of the end zone.
Almost tackled by his own teammate.
I mean, you got to be seeing those swings coming.
I'm telling you, press the corner and have the safety over top. Then you got the double coverage that you need for the long and the short.
Well, they bring in the heavies here for inside the 5.
3. Oh, they are going to just plunge
run
right
the
in.
quarterback sneak touchdown.
Easy money for him there.
And we'll see if they choose to go for 2.
16 Jacob Deutschman takes it in for the Tornadoes touchdown.
I would imagine that they're going to go for 2 again.
On the carry for Anoka, brings it in for the touchdown to tie it 14-14.
That was a tough one.
We'll see if the Rangers can cover this any better this time.
So are we going to evenly? We have one guy over him, and then, like, seriously, we had one guy over the center and one guy over the running back. They're going to run it. They're not going to throw the pass there.
I think Ferraro down there believes that that ball came out, but I do believe that was
11
in the
that
end
was
zone
it.
before Peterson was able to get that ball out.
Yeah, that was over.
Ferraro with visor off, livid down the sideline there.
I would be livid too. We're not lining up in a way to stop what's basically a given with what they're going to do there.
But the
Look at
problem
Ferraro
is
there
with
is livid. You can see him on the cam there.
the problem with that play is the fact that depending on the way you cover it, if you bring more guys into the middle and they have receivers to the outside to throw that ball
that's a tough break for sure.
All right.
11-11
Gets
on
the
the
ball
clock.
back. We're down by 2. We'll see if we can't get a little bit more energy. Again, Wyatt, Charlie Peterson is not returning again. I don't know. I'm not going to argue with the coaching. For this play, at least.
I need you to do me a favor.
What's up?
Make a wish. There's 11-11 on the clock.
Make a wish. I can't tell you what the wish was. Well, I'm pretty sure you can assume it.
Yeah, a big dub.
Neither can
You can't spoil. Well, this game is still very much alive. Here we go. We got the ball coming back to us. So let's start. I guess what's now a comeback.
Logan Day, hand in the air. He approaches the ball, and
Airy.
kick is in the air, taken by Leo at about the 8-yard line. He'll head left. He's got a couple blocks. Again, breaks down the sideline, bounces off a couple of tornadoes, and is taken down at about the 33.
Now that's what I'm talking about. We have just such a good kick return system right now.
The returns are definitely helping, giving us some decent field position.
It's the swinging kind of counter return, just running it off to the side and
Even just a quick
funnel
step.
Yeah. Get everyone thinking one way and then going the other.
All right, Ryan Olson brings this Rangers offense back out onto the field. And we'll see if they can't mount a drive here, eat some of this clock up, and score a touchdown at the end of it. Ryan will take the snap, keep it himself, trying to get outside, and he'll be corralled there and brought down by a slew of tornadoes. Be a loss of about 3 on the play. Second half.
That's a tough one. That read option just clogged up both covering the running back and the quarterback. Not much doing there.
Yeah, this offense is to light a fire under their butts, as some would say.
Light a fire.
In that bunch formation, quick pitch out to Brisboy. Brisboy cuts it back in.
Ooh,
Big hit.
big smack.
Delivered just across the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of 1. It'll be 3rd down. We're going to give him a few more than 1. It's going to end up being 3rd down and 10.
It looked like Leo Crescent just over pursued the block and was not in position to keep that 42 block out on the sweep there.
All right, so now I'm looking topside here. It's 1-on-1, some tighter coverage, 3rd and 10, obviously a passing down. What's Ryan choose? He takes a snap, he looks, quick pass. over to the right.
That's
Just
a
get
first.
Jake
That's
Johnson, and that's going to be close.
right on
This
the line.
side judge better give it to us, and they do. First down, Forsyth Rangers.
It appears that this line judge on this
Forces
side is
pass complete.
playing
Adding
for
about a
Rangers.
yard.
And the
For
other,
either team.
yeah.
It's a yard added to either play, I feel.
42.
That was a nice spot.
Shell on the stop for the Tornado.
Thrown behind him, but it kind of got him into position to run away from the defense. He just
I can't believe they haven't
spin and go.
measured a few of these.
I know, they're just-
There have been like 3 first downs that definitely should have been measured.
That's another Ranger.
It was a great effort there by Johnson to gain that first down. Rangers with a fresh set of downs. The 43-yard line. Be a handoff to Brisboy, trying to get out right. Be taken down,
77.
loss of 2.
Ethan Lincoln, the junior there, just got blown up and thrown into the running back on that play.
Wesley Lauber on the stop for the Tornado.
Can't go
Second
forward
down.
when you're moving back.
I mean, something I was definitely not expecting coming into this game was the passing game. Being the way that it is. After, I mean, like we said earlier, Ryan didn't necessarily have a bad week last week, but it was just a lot of side-to-side passes. We weren't attacking downfield. We've been throwing downfield a decent amount today, and Ryan's done great.
Oh no.
Steps up,
Breaks it, and he gets
he'll gain
smacked.
a couple,
Now he
maybe
got
back
right
to the
back
original
to the
line of scrimmage. It's great awareness by Ryan to step up there, but
There was just nothing there.
it's tough to step up when there's no blocking in front of you.
Looked like it was going to be a fake sweep with the running back, but he saw it covered. That would have probably been a pick 6, so he pulls it down
I mean, left tackle
and gets lit up. Absolutely
but
lit up.
he was able to jump up and run to the sideline and get into formation for this 3rd and 10. I like this matchup down here on the bottom. Ryan,
QB run.
QB
gonna get
run.
Smacked. Not
absolutely
quite as sure
corralled.
why we're running a QB
Forfeit
draw.
on the keeper 29, Jason
Full 3rd and
Fitzsimmons on the
10.
stop for the
Oh,
Tornado.
you ran a big pass the last time they were expecting a pass. Maybe bring a few more DBs out and spread that defense out a little bit thinner and then try and run a quick QB draw up the middle. But when you're not blocking up front, it's not the time to call the run on.
Well, here's something I'll ask you now. What is the stereotypical 3rd and long plays that you see at any level of football? Screens and draws, right? People are running screens and draws in that situation. So they're ready for that. I think we got to start to get away from those things.
See if we can't get a decent punt. Last week was a big struggle for the Rangers as this one's going to come down. The Rangers will cover it at about the 40.
Yeah, again, that's
So a net punt of 20
maybe
yards.
20.
I think
we got a-
That's what they averaged last week. We
Down
need to
by
Do you know who was punting on that one?
Anoka, 41
figure
yards,
that out.
touchdown Tornado.
You didn't see the number on that there?
that was 19.
Charlie Peterson punted last week. I'm not seeing any stats on punted other than that.
It was Keegan.
Keegan does both.
Keegan does both, and he was doing both last week.
Okay, gotcha.
So we'll see if we can't keep Anoka out of the end zone here and get the ball back before half. 6 minutes and 48 seconds left here in the first half.
Oh,
Shovel pass
shovel.
up the middle. Anoka gain of 10, maybe a yard more.
You could just tell from the beginning of that play that
Terrell Cummings,
QB was going to do that. He kind of had the ball low, like he was passing, just ready to give the shovel there.
Dushman rolls out, finds a receiver down the right sideline. That's a first down, stays in bounds.
Dushman's pass to McKay, complete.
However, the clock does stop for that first down. The Rangers will use their first timeout.
Timeout Rangers.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for Anoka at the 37. Looks like the 38, actually. But Dustin, what do you think they gotta?
They're first of the half.
What do you think the defense needs to do here
I really think
before half?
I think that we got to keep the corners uptight, because I'm noticing that we continue to have for whatever reason, we're having the corners play the sky, this cloud the sky in defensive lingo. Sky would be your deep coverage. We got to have them play the shallow coverage and have our safeties play over the top. So we got to have our corners come up to the wide receivers, not 8 yards away, maybe at the 4 or 5 yard position to be ready for these swings, and let them, I don't know if we're playing zone specifically. It seems like we're playing a lot of zone. We got to go to man and man up with our corners, so that way they don't have to worry about going over and giving up the big play over the top.
Well, the only problem is we need to, they're splitting 4 receivers out almost every single time, so it's tough manning up on something like that when they got your defense all spread out when we're playing with 3 down linemen. As the rush comes there, ball back.
Oh, baby! Charlie Peterson,
Reed Olson.
fingers on it.
Reed Olson making a big-time interception, getting the ball back to the Rangers before half. That ball was nearly taken out of the quarterback's hands before he released it.
Big mistake there for main man number 16, Jacob Bootsman.
I think his arm was actually hit.
It was
on
probably
release.
hit.
Peterson popped that one up a little bit more and fell into the waiting hands of Reed Olson. And
That was
now
the old, what, SWAT drill there?
Ryan Olson, tip drill.
Tip
Ryan
drill, not
Olson
SWAT drill.
will come out, try and pilot us
something
down
going.
to the end zone before halftime. They got 6 minutes, plenty of time.
It's a lot of time. This game is not in a bad way. I'm having a good time, but it seems like the clock is moving slowly.
Handoff to Brisboy, out right, makes a couple of men miss, breaks another couple tackles.
He put
We'll
on
go
them.
forward, gain of 5.
He put on them dancing shoes on that play. Just
Brisboy
moving
on the carry,
with
Valier on the
fluidity
stop for the Tornadoes.
through those tackles.
Second down.
Look at him just swoop.
That's something Cole, we know, yes, he packs a little bit of punch, but for the most part, he is a very finesse runner, able to make small little cuts like that and make a lot of guys miss. That's why he does very good on kick return.
Yes, yep. That's the key there.
Olsen will take the snap. It'll be another handoff to Brisboy. Heading out left.
Baby.
He's got a bit of a crease and some blocks, trying to get the edge. Gets to the sideline, not able to turn it up. But big gain for the Rangers. And a first down.
Now that was an example there of where they're going east-west with a zone run play. And he's just able to, Cole's got the speed, so he's able to get to that corner and cut it up the field.
Another Ranger.
God, if you maybe could have cut up behind Jake Deed there,
He could have made that
Number
safety just
17.
look foolish.
you would have had to make about one more guy miss, and he could have been off to the races. Regardless, great run. First down Rangers. Quick pass out to Crescent. Crescent gets a little bit of a crease.
I think we're going to see a holding call. It looked like in the back of the field there was a hold. Came from way in the front, though.
Which doesn't make sense
Olsen's pass
to
to
me.
Crescent complete.
When the
Wide
ball
open
is
field.
past you, if you get a holding call or
You
a
gotta
block
let
in the
go.
back, that's completely unacceptable.
Yep, there's the hold.
The ball is past you. There's no reason to be holding at all.
That's a tough break. That was a nice little swing pass, and all for naught now.
Holding.
It's first and
Number
20.
2 on the offense. 10-yard
Be a
penalty.
little bit less than first and 20. I think it'll be about.
Did they say
First.
holding number 7? Ryan got the holding call on
I
that
do
play?
not. Yeah, that's. I do
I
not
don't know
think
if
is
that's
correct. Hard for me to believe that the quarterback was getting a holding call in the backfield, on the backside of the road.
Usually they watch the pass happen. They don't get too involved in the blocking portion of the play.
I mean, I get it if it's a reverse and you're the lead blocker, but yeah, that was definitely wrong on the referee part. So it'll be first down for the Rangers. Ball on the 25. Referees still trying to sort out what they're thinking. Ferraro is again running down the field to try and figure out what the referees are converging about.
He's not looking too happy at the moment.
They are converged and conversing.
Converged. What do we got now? Here looks like the ref's going to give us an update.
The hold occurred during a loose ball play. By rule, that 10-yard penalty will be marked off from the previous spot, 10 yards.
Loose ball play. Is that a fumble?
No, it was because of the pitch that the ball was in the air when the holding occurred.
Okay.
It's technically just a loose ball.
We gained 2 yards. Nice. Here we go. It's a plus.
Ball spot at the 26. 1st and 20 for the Rangers. 4 receivers set. Ryan Olson puts Leo in motion. Will be a handoff to Brisboy.
Bump in.
Bouncing off of tackles like a pinball.
We got another holding
We have
call
another
here.
flag. Probably Ryan Olson on the backside.
Yeah, looks like he had
Quarterback.
something going on.
Flag on the field.
Gonna get another hold.
On the dead ball, unsportsmanlike, 18 white.
Hey, there we go.
Unsportsmanlike, 21 red. Those penalties are offset.
Oh,
Second down.
what was the unsportsmanlike on the Rangers?
Do not know what number it was on.
18.
They
and
were offsetting penalties.
So 1st and 18 again. Howdy. Yeah. 1st and 19.
I'm not quite sure. They have not made a personnel change, and there's no 18 down on the field for Anoka that I can see.
2nd and 13.
I would say these referees really need to step up the game.
Get their numbers and players in order.
Come on, guys. Rangers in a bunch formation on the left. Ryan takes a snap, fakes the pitch, throws over the middle, nearly intercepted.
Wow. That was right at 26. That was right at,
It was
what's
a bit
his name,
too quick of a pass.
Jaden
Wilson pass attempt.
Burrent.
Ball is incomplete. Third down.
I think Ryan was just trying to get that ball out as fast as he possibly could. Didn't take that second to look downfield. He just saw a maroon jersey and put it in the air. He turned and immediately was trying to force
had
that
so
ball
much
downfield.
time.
Yeah.
The pocket was clean. He could have just held it and waited.
Ryan now goes to an empty backfield. It's 3rd and long, 3rd and 13. Anoka blitzes, quick pass out to the side, caught by Zeidler. Zeidler will take it upfield for about 5 yards and will then be taken down. It'll be 4th down.
And here
Another
comes the
generous
punt.
spot, I feel.
Olsen's pass.
Maybe that-
Number 10, Keegan Seidler, complete.
So it'll be
Stop
4th
on the 26.
and 7.
Burrent.
And the Rangers bring the punt team on.
4th down.
Well, I guess I like the play call there with the hitch play to give your receiver. Where we
We
got
have another flag. I believe this will be too many men on the field for the Rangers.
Illegal substitution on the offense. 5-yard penalty. 4th down. That's 12 yards.
Ferraro cannot be pleased with that. It looked like I don't even know what the illegal substitution was. I guess, yeah.
So it'll be a 5-yard
Extra
penalty.
player
Ball be
under.
set on the 35,
So
and it'll be
Ball.
Keegan Bjork.
let's see if we can get a bigger punt than 20 here. Get us past the 50. How about? Huh?
High snap. Keegan
Block.
has the punt blocked. Ball is still loose. Finally fallen on by the Rangers. But this punt coverage has been a huge problem for the Rangers all season so far.
Special teams has not been our strong suit to this
The
point.
returning is about the only thing that we have done well. Kicking extra points have not done well. Punts have
Kicking
not
off.
done well.
I mean, kicking off's been okay, but we got to do something here on defense now to just hold the line.
Need another interception, another fumble, some sort of turnover. 4 minutes, just over 4 minutes left here in the first half. Dushman out and nearly intercepted.
It was just gifted to him.
Charlie Peterson, if he could have gotten his hands on that one, it was signed, sealed, delivered.
I think he was seeing the hit of a
End zone.
century,
Yeah.
but then the ball's in
Got
his
blinded
hands.
by the contact. Receiver heard the footsteps coming.
Look at you could just see the eyes. Look at the man. He's coming in for the biggest hit of his career,
And it hit him in the arms.
and it hit
Oh.
him in the arms. Here Here we go with the 3-3-5 look again for the Rangers.
Dutchman, back to pass, over the middle again. Pick up! Charlie Peterson! He's bringing it back. Across the 40, gets to the 50, and is tripped up.
I am very certain that quarterback,
it was almost there.
Jacob Dutchman, I'm very certain was on the ground when he made that tackle. Charlie Peterson ran right by him when he was on the ground. We got a player down for Anoka here. Can we get a replay? I am fairly certain Jacob Dutchman was on the ground.
Get that man a scholarship. Man. If
That
he
was
hasn't done enough to deserve something from a college in the past 2 years, I don't know what does.
Never mind. Not the man I was thinking made the tackle, but that's a play for us right there.
Man, shoestrings and he was gone. And you're not going to catch him.
Look at Charlie there. Getting
You're not
pumped.
going to catch him.
Look at him. He's ready. He wants this win, this opening win.
Rangers still only trail by 2, 14-16, and plenty of time, 4 minutes to score before half.
Is there anything you can complain about in the play of this team so far? I mean,
Punting.
Besides that, I mean, punting's been an overall struggle. It's just not something we're good at right now.
I'd like to see a little bit better blocking up front for especially the quarterback. He's been able to prove that the couple plays that he has had a good 2 to 3 seconds to make some sort of decision and throw a ball, that he can deliver it where it needs to be. But the problem is he's just had a few too many where he's got guys in his face and he's trying to make a quick throw. That gets in the head of a quarterback. You try and make a decision too quick like we saw in the last series and you immediately throw an interception. Olsen now, handoff, Brisbois will take it right. And is stood up, somehow slips out of that tackle and falls forward for a gain of 2.
What is that spot?
Brisbois.
That was
Gave him
as
2.
gracious as it's going to get.
Well, that one, yeah, that was, they gave him a good yard on that one, I feel like.
Well, I mean, you got to be consistent, right?
Yeah.
If you're going to give them the yards, you got to continue to do it. So.
Ryan Olsen bringing the play in for the Rangers. Second down now and 8. Clock is rolling. We come inside 3 minutes and 20 seconds left to play here in the first half. Olsen.
Yeah, we're seeing Leo Crescent was leaning on that one. He got ahead of himself. We got to work on our.
Full start. 21 plus.
Yeah, we got to work on our discipline here. It just seems like we're ready to go, but we aren't waiting to do it. You know, we're getting ahead of ourselves.
The only thing,
patient.
the thing that I see that is continuing to be a theme, and I hate to say it, but it just seems like classic Ranger football.
Shoot
a
yourself
big
in the
play
foot.
and then immediately shoot yourself in the foot. And that's something that started to change last year with the camaraderie of the team, that we would see a negative play happen and the team still pumped up, whereas in past years, they'd
Just
be down in
over.
dumps. Ryan looking for a pass across the middle.
Oh.
Definitely, there it is.
There's the PI.
That's total PI. I was about to bring that up, but yeah, he had a corner draped all over his back. Maybe 15 yards. Help the program a little bit. But back to what we were saying. Last year was the first year that we saw a negative play or something like that would happen. And the team would stay pumped up. They would stay believing that they can come back from it. Hopefully this team continues down that road.
A little bit of confusion here for the refs, it looks like.
These referees have been a little unorganized, to say
I'm not
the
sure
least.
if maybe they just haven't worked together.
Yeah.
It's quite possible. You know, new stadium, new crew.
Just seems like every couple of calls that
They got to talk it over.
he's got to talk it over with the whole group.
Selling 50-50 tickets here through halftime. 2 minutes 47 seconds left in the half. Be sure to get those 50-50 tickets before halftime. That's our booster club up here.
All right, the Go Rangers
Here
cheer.
we go. Looks like they're finally figuring it out. There's obvious pass interference. No other calls. It's a spot foul in high school. It should be 15 yards from the line of scrimmage.
We got defensive pass interference. Number 42 White. That penalty will result in the first down.
Should be a 15-yard penalty in the first down. So the Rangers now will have it at the 38-yard line. Entering enemy territory.
After the play, you have a dead ball, personal foul, number 32 offense. 15-yard penalty. It will be first down and 10.
So we got
Okay, so
15.
that's what all the conversion was about.
Okay.
Was a random penalty in the backfield. So the ball is basically
after the play.
placed
Okay.
at the original line of scrimmage.
Normally when you'd get 2 penalties,
But
one
it's
on
a
each
first
team,
down.
they'd offset.
But
Since
it was a
one of
dead
them,
ball.
one of them happened during the play,
And one was after.
the next was after. Separate occurrences there. You're going to get 15 and lose it basically.
You gain the first down.
Yeah, you get your yardage.
First and 10 from the 47. Ryan takes a snap, rolls left, looking for a receiver, dumps
Checking
it off
it.
to Crescent, who makes the catch,
Nice
gains
gain
about
of
3, is taken down.
We got a 2:35 left in the half. Here we go. This is
Takes it out to midfield.
thanks.
Yep.
Thank you, sir.
Just
It's on the clock.
pointed out that you
Yeah.
can look there.
Well, thank you.
Ryan. And come on, guys.
We're just so ready to go, so pumped.
Dead ball. All start. 56 offense.
Really killing us with these
5-yard
penalties.
penalty.
Man,
Remain second down.
I've never heard so many penalties
this is on one drive.
Described as dead ball. Like,
Well, this is all on one drive. Is all
false
these
start, it would be a
issues.
dead ball penalty.
I guess over the course of the last couple drives, it's just been difficult to keep the ball going forward.
Ryan, pitch out to Brisboy, who's trying to get out right.
And another penalty. We definitely saw
two flags.
Oh my! We're gonna get an offsetting penalty out of
Brisboy
Magic
will
here.
carry multiple flags on the
Brisboy
field.
carries close to a first down. It would be 3rd and 2 if the penalties,
Or if they hold.
if there wasn't any penalties, I guess. So you got a holding on the Rangers. And come on, dude, make them offset. Holy cow.
Wow. All right, let's see what we got.
This is rough.
I mean, they can't. You can only play so loose. Like, they gotta call the things that are happening. We're seeing, holding and stuff happening, but you gotta wonder when the game is able to just be played.
Well, not only that, you just need to.
Got holding. Number 2 offense. 10-yard penalty. Repeat second down.
There's a second flag though. That must have been waved.
Either picked up or it was a call on
The same
two
thing.
referees seeing the same thing happen. But again, why is one flag out closer to the away bench when the penalty was
Nowhere near. Well, now we've got
regardless?
2nd and 15.
Ferraro was down there pleading his case, and I completely agree with him. This is
Oddity.
Ryan now takes a snap, drops the pass, looks left, throws. He's got a
Man.
receiver out there, but overthrew him. It'll be incomplete.
Olsen's pass attempt to
That's a
Crescent
tough
falls
one.
incomplete.
3rd down and 16 now.
There wasn't much room to fit a pass into either receiver on that side, so kind of just got it out over to the edge.
So we'll see what they dial up on 3rd and long.
Hopefully,
I gotta
something
believe
good.
Anoka's going to be playing the boundary, playing the first down line.
Yeah, they're going to be.
Which they don't. They bring their.
Well, they're giving plenty of cushion.
They're giving a lot of cushion, but I'd at least have another safety out there on the line. Hand
Run
off,
it.
Brisboy up the middle, breaking tackles,
Oh
pinballing
my
off of a couple
gosh.
men, and falling down just across the 50.
We're going to go for it here. It
We'll
looks
be down
like.
to the 47, and the Rangers hurry back up to go for it.
Love to see that. I love the aggressiveness. I mean, that was a good play call. Usually, a running play is not going
4th and
to
6.
do much for you in that situation, but
Well,
Cole
that's
just
if
is
you're
trucking.
if you're planning on going for it on fourth, which I don't know why you wouldn't with what'll be under a minute when we get lined up to make this play. Yeah, run play's a great call on. And then one that they're least expecting, especially when you got a shifty running back like Brisbois that is able to make those big cumbersome linebackers miss.
And we got 3 timeouts here. Now the question is, why do we take so long to take a timeout?
Rangers will take their second timeout of the half.
We did take a timeout earlier. Question is, why do we wait so long to take it? I guess if we don't get it, less time for them to make a run up the field.
I think that may have been factored in a little bit.
I believe Anoka, if I remember right, has all 3. It's not marked on our feed here, but
just a young with a quick fuse. I will work
Okay, so from what I can see on the field, it looks like it's going to be 4th and 5.
This is kind of a key play for the Rangers here, because if you don't get it, you're giving a ball at the 50, presumably 3 timeouts.
What are the chances?
45 seconds.
What are the chances if you believe in your quarterbacks on they dial up a deep ball?
No, I don't like that. Hasn't been proven to work very well.
They brought that safety up to play the first down line. Just toss that one deep down the left side. He's got no safety on his
No help.
Ryan looks to pass, throws back across
body.
the field.
Oh,
Johnson
wow.
was there. Ball was just a little bit behind him, incomplete.
Jake Johnson had his hands on it, and that thing went straight to the floor.
Tornadoes will take over. First 10.
If you look right there, look at he had.
It was a good choice going back to Johnson. He was one-on-one, but
that was crazy.
Just a little bit too far behind him for Jake to get his hands firmly on the ball.
He got the cross body throw on that play. Very interesting how he was able to get very good accuracy.
There was nobody out there. Yeah. So we'll see what Anoka will do with 43 seconds left. Rangers down there working on their offense, trying to get something figured out. Dutchman brings his team to the line. He drops to pass. It's going to be a quick screen.
Ooh.
He'll be taken down just past the line of scrimmage.
Gain of 3 maybe. Stopping them nice. They get the timeout in with 36 to go.
Complete to number 18, Wesley Lauber.
We just got to keep them.
That's Anoka's second.
Anoka, their second and a half.
Second, okay.
So each team has 1 timeout.
Well, that means we just need to tackle them inbounds one more time, and then they don't have that ability to stop the clock. So hopefully keep them in bounds on this play and make them really work for it.
Yeah, I mean, a big, not even a score, just a big stop here. With 30 seconds left, not letting them score before half would be huge for morale. I mean, you keep it a close game. These people in the stands are going to stay for the second half. And keeping that energy inside the stadium is a huge thing as well. Big stop, big stop. Another Charlie Peterson reception.
Pump up the stats. So you got the 3-2-6. Oh, now we got somebody coming down 3-3-5 there for your defense.
Bushman looks to the sideline, takes a snap, looks to pass.
Oh,
in trouble.
Oh,
down he goes!
Big sack.
We'll see if Anoka calls their timeout, and they will. They'll bring the last timeout with 22 seconds left. That was a big shot from behind that he did not see coming. It's crazy that
he's able to hold on to the ball. He just got slammed.
So 72.
Got his legs crumped.
Who was down? Yeah, he got rolled up on there. It is Tucker Olson who is down on the field.
That was a very important play. Now they don't have the ability to stop the timeout.
3rd and 15. Even if they do, I mean, the best thing that could happen.
Sideline throw.
I mean,
or a Hail Mary, I guess.
Keep them in bounds, and if you can, try and make that ball come out quick before the line to gain a first down. So they keep them inside that box, that clock keeps running.
Can't clock it either, it'll be fourth, so they'll have to run a play.
If they're able to get a first down, clock will stop momentarily for the sticks to move.
Yeah.
But should pick up right after that. So he's up and gingerly walking off. We wish that man the best and that he's able to come back and enjoy the rest of his season.
Is it the second injury to their offensive line tonight?
Not totally sure.
I believe so. So they're running a little thin at all line.
That is a freshman offensive line.
Whoa.
So he's still got 3 good years.
Well, I don't know if he'll be out. He's walking on it, so it's not like it's a broken leg or a torn ACL or nothing. Looks like they're waiting for him to get off the field here before they resume play.
So at 22 seconds, if the Rangers can put up a big stop, that would go a long way going into the second half. And keep him out of the end zone. 3rd and long. Clock running. Down to 12 seconds. Doshman will take the snap, roll out left.
Ooh!
And he's going to be, thought he was going to get sacked again.
Really? Oh, he got out of bounds. He had so much more
with
space.
A second left.
Yeah, I guess he was just trying to get out right away, but
yeah, he tried to gain
so much
as much
space.
as he could and get out.
Would have done him no good to get another 5 yards of running a clock, though. So I guess I see the strategy: get closer to the goal, and now just probably heave it.
The way that our defensive line has been playing in this series are just animals. The 3-man rush, he's almost been sacked twice. Sacked once, nearly sacked twice.
The only issue is we're not wrapping them up and letting them bounce and get free. That's what happened on the first play. Luckily, they were able to come and clean that up. Now on that play, take their second time out, or the last time out.
So they got a bit of a break with the injury time.
Yeah.
I feel like in football, because obviously I think we've seen in college and NFL for sure, players taking a dive
For the timeout.
to get timeouts,
Yeah.
kind of thing. I feel like it should be injury timeouts to sideline referees. You should not be able to have a coach in that huddle during that time.
Yeah. That don't make sense.
Because the only thing that would do then would be slow momentum down.
Don't reward an injury.
He barely went out of bounds.
Yeah, I mean,
I think he
like,
stepped out of bounds.
yeah, he stepped out a little early.
I think he was probably trying to go for the first down.
Now here we go. I think they're gonna probably load up and shoot her deep. Why we're not playing full pre-man? I mean, I guess it is pre-man.
Ranger fans are going crazy. The last play before half, Bushman takes a snap, drops straight back. Rangers get a good rush, and he's gonna go down.
Yeah!
Sacked.
That's one way to end the half. Get the 3-man rush.
The 3-man
Continually
rush
blasting him.
overpowers the 5-man offensive line and keeps him out of the end zone before half. Rangers only down by 2 this game.
Right in our grasp. That's crazy.
right
Look
there.
at that. The 3-man blitz is just killing them.
If I could quote a 2017 quote of the White Bear,
We've got FL.
Butch Harris. I can feel the grain of the paddle in my hand. This
is
game
no-
is still very much within our grasp.
There's no paddle here, Bubba,
There is
buddy.
no paddle. But paddle meaning the win.
Dance coach yelling down to her girls there.
Dance
You're
team
gonna get
will come out for
you're gonna get a show here, folks. You're gonna get the dance team doing their fall football dance team routine.
So while they do that, we will take a quick break,
Yep.
and then we will be back to bring you the second half of this thriller Anoka only up by 2 points, and your Forest Lake Rangers here at the new and improved Ranger Stadium.
Boom. Be back in a bit.
Fans, you're in for a special treat tonight. Tonight's FLDT Jazz performance is a tribute to Dua Lipa and features all Dua Lipa songs. Please welcome our largest fall dance team ever, 40 strong. It's FLDT, your Forest Lake dance team.
Billboard, baby, Dua Lipa, make them dance when they come on. Everybody looking for a dance floor to get on.
If you wanna run away with me, I know a galaxy and I can take you for a ride. I had a premonition that we fell into a rhythm where the music don't stop for life. Glitter in the sky, glitter in my eyes, shining just the way you like. If you're feeling like you need a little bit of company, you met me at the perfect time. You want me, I want you, baby. My sugar boo, I'm levitating. The Milky Way, we're renegading. Yeah, 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 yeah. I got you. Tonight I'm alive in a dollar sign, guaranteed I can blow your mind. Tonight I'm alive in a dollar sign, guaranteed I can blow your mind. One kiss is all it takes, falling in love with me. Possibilities, I look like all you need. One kiss is all it takes, falling in love with me. Possibilities, I look like all you need. You just let me go. Prisoner, locked up, can't get you off my mind, Lord knows I tried a million times. Oh, why can't you just let me go? I know you're done trying to figure me out. My name's on the tip of your tongue, keep running your mouth. You want the recipe, but can't handle myself. No matter what you do, I'm gonna get it without you. I know you ain't used to it from the outside. No matter what you do, I'm gonna get it without you. I know you ain't used to it from the outside.
And there they are, fans. FLDT, your largest Forest Lake dance team ever. have a big welcome for our youth football players. Hey fans, let's hear it one more time for your Forest Lake Pep Band. Just a reminder, fans, we'll be selling 50-50 tickets throughout halftime here, and then we'll be announcing the winner, hopefully, at the end of the third quarter again. Check out the 50-50 drawing. See if you can find someone in the stands up here selling tickets. You got about 5 more minutes, a little less than 5 minutes to participate in the 50-50 drawing. Hey fans, let's hear it for our youth football team.
First things first, I'ma say all the words inside my head. I'm fired up and tired of the way that things have been. Oh, oh, the way that things have been. Oh, oh. Second thing, second, don't you tell me what you think that I can be. I'm the one at the sail, I'm the master of my sea. Oh, oh, the master of my sea. Oh, I was broken from a young age, taking my soul into the masses, riding my
Unsportsmanlike conduct foul on the Anoka bench. That will be the first unsportsmanlike since the game maximum including for disqualification. Forrest Lake will kick off from the Anoka 45-yard line.
Welcome back, Ranger fans. Noah Casa, alongside me as always.
Well, it's Dustin.
Yep.
Right beside him.
That would be your name.
Sorry, I got distracted by the placement of the kickoff.
Yes.
I was very locked into why are we on the other side of the 50. Sorry. Must have been a penalty.
Yeah, there was a penalty
at the end.
ending halftime that, again, was conferred by this referee staff.
Oh, man.
Probably took it the entire break.
They had to figure that out. Now we got an adjustment of the ball to this side. I mean, is it worth the onside? It's almost worth the onside at this point. Would you not agree?
An attempt, yeah.
I mean, you're not giving them that bad a field.
And that's what they go with.
No.
Anoka's going to be able to get it back, though.
They got the end
That's a
of
good
it.
call.
You're on that side of the field. You start the kickoff on their side of the 50. It just makes sense to at least try it.
Yeah.
13.
You still, they only are at the 35-yard line. I mean, not a bad call in my opinion. You're probably going to get there on a kickoff anyway. So.
I mean, Rangers, the way the Rangers
They've been
returning
covering
it.
Well,
the way they've been returning it, yeah, it's right on par with where the kick was happening. So we'll see what Doshman and the Anoka Tornadoes will come out with here to start the second half. Rangers with a big stop before half. We'll see if they can parlay that into the second. Be another quick screen out to the side.
And
Immediately
sliced
bottled
in
up
half.
by the Rangers.
Sliced in half there. So
A huge thing that we didn't really get to touch on a whole lot right before half was the fact that we had almost back-to-back-to-back sacks on their quarterback,
right at the
rushing
end of the half.
3 down linemen against their 5-4.
We didn't really.
And again!
Again!
They could not pass!
So I'm not sure if that was 64 on that sack. That would be Sam Mills. He's had 3 sacks already tonight, so I'm not sure if he collected his 4th
Sack
or
leader.
not. Let's see. Who was the sacker on that play? 66. That'd be Colby Weisman or Borsheim.
As Doshman, you got to realize you're playing high school football. You don't have 4 seconds in the pocket.
Especially when I think they've got 2 starters down, unless they've come back. It's quite possible they're 2 starters down on offensive line.
They try and pass again. This time rolling outside, incomplete. Takes a shot as he was coming down. Maybe
Yeah,
we'll
he
get a
got
replay
lit
to look
on
back
that
at
play.
that.
Took a licking on the errant pass. Now it's 4th and about 14 for Anoka. What a way to come out on this first drive of the second half and really put your foot down and say, we ain't giving nothing to you.
And this is what we love to see. Charlie Peterson back deep to receive it.
He is a
See if he
lightning
can't peel off another one.
in that first half. An interception and that opening kickoff return. So he's bringing the energy for the team tonight.
Punt is away.
That was a spinner.
Returnable for
Just
Charlie.
let it go.
Let it go, and it curls back towards the 30. And the Rangers will take over
And now by
the
number 13,
29
Hunter Bennett on the Rangers 29-yard line. First down, Forest Lake.
Now, yeah, we get a first crack at offense in the second half. And, you know, I have a good feeling about this drive for some reason. There's nothing, no evidence behind it.
Here we go.
I have a good feeling.
Ryan Olson leads his team out on the field. Awaits the snap.
Okay.
Who went first? Defense or offense?
I think that we went.
It was the offense
I think we went. And that again,
drawing off.
that's got to be at least our not quite 10
Very
penalties.
quick
but
meeting by these refs.
On a dead ball, encroachment.
Oh,
5-yard penalty.
That's what I'm talking
Okay.
about. That's what I'm talking about.
I was gonna say I'm not sure if that's our 8th penalty or our 9th. Not the case though. I mean, we still have an absurd amount of penalties. in
We're
this
coming
game.
out. We're coming out in the second half discipline.
You just saw me. He flinched at that D lineman. Luckily, he flinched first. But dang, that was
Defensive lineman
close.
flinched.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Ryan Olson takes the snap, handoff. Brisboy heading left. He's got a little
Just
bit of a gap.
bouldering.
He'll get out. Be taken down about the 4-0-yard line.
That
Inside
was
the
interesting.
title on the stop for the
Now,
Tornado.
even though Cole Brisboy, only a 5'9", 170-pound man, he's got the
And
legs
that carry takes
of
it
a
out to the
tank.
Ranger
Just
40 yard line.
plowing.
That's another
You gotta,
Ranger.
even if you tackle him low, it's not a certainty he's going down.
Olson handoff again to Brisboy, who makes a shake up the middle. Just
Blowing
miss.
through.
First down, Rangers.
This boy on the carry number
On an
8 right
absolutely
stop for the Tornadoes into another
blistering
territory.
run.
Blistering
48-yard
scamper.
line. That's another Ranger.
For Cole Brisboy.
64 or 69 there on the O-line. Did get blown right back into Brisbois. He was able to make a nice move and go around.
Keep it going, Coach. This is working. Again, they hand to Brisbois. Brisbois up the middle.
Oh, and
is
slammed.
finally stood up and taken down, but he gains 4 yards.
Brisbois on the carry.
He's second down.
Stop for the Tornadoes. Second down.
6.
For Cole Brisbois, 13 carries for 77 yards here tonight. He's putting in
The
the work
workhorse.
and really just trying to put as much effort into this win as he can possibly give. And just start this new campaign in this new stadium right. Start it off on the right foot, you know.
So we got a big shift for the Rangers, flipping the play here. Seidler
Full
had to run
flip.
all the way across the field. Ryan awaits the snap. Anoka looks like they're going to blitz. Pass down the sideline. Seidler's there, and he can't get his hands up for it.
The press was on, and he had a nice move off the line.
Oh.
Jake Olsen just
He
did
could have been
not.
a step
or Ryan
faster.
Olsen, sorry. Jake Olsen.
It was a good ball.
There's not a Jake Olsen on this team, is there? That doesn't exist. Ryan Olsen is a quarterback. Just an overthrow. If you look there, if this was
Barely overthrown. I think if Seidler maybe would have taken a little bit better route out to the sideline. I mean, that ball was thrown perfect
Right
to that
on.
outside shoulder. Missed opportunity there. 3rd and 6 for the Rangers. Ryan takes a snap, handoff, Brisbois up the middle. He's got plenty of
Cutback
running room.
lane.
Tries to cut back. He'll get the first down. That's a gain of 7.
Brisbois on the carry.
That was a very interesting move towards the end of that run. He kind of just planted the foot and turned almost horizontally to the line.
Right up here.
Just cut straight sideways.
He could have maybe got out to the right there. He had a little bit more grass to work with, but nevertheless picked up the first down, keeps this drive alive. Rangers are on the move. Ryan takes a snap, fakes the handoff to Brisbois and rolls right looking for a receiver,
Nothing
runs
there.
up to the line of scrimmage.
Ooh.
Get out of bounds.
Whoa, that
Back to the
hit
line of
was
scrimmage.
coming.
Yeah, that was scary for a
The
second.
hit was
I thought we
coming.
were about to see the death of the
Olsen on the
quarterback.
keeper. Mitchell
I
forcing him out of
think
bounds
that
for the
was
Tornadoes. Second down.
safety. Who I think is number 14 possibly. Keenan Rodriguez was going to lay the wood full
That
steam.
was a put him in a coffin type moment right
Yeah.
there.
But that
Narrowly
definitely would have
avoided.
been an unnecessary
Yeah.
roughness call. He was
was head
clearly
off.
out of bounds, so thank goodness he let off. But dang, that could have been bad. Now we got 2nd and 10. Gain of 0 on that run.
Rangers now back out in the formation that they were running a lot before half. Came out with a little bit of a new look after halftime. Ryan keeps the ball, trying to get to the edge on the right side. Finally taken out of bounds. He'll gain about 5.
Olsen on the keeper.
4.
Fitzsimmons on the stop
Looks
for
like a gain
Anoka.
of
Maybe 3rd
3.
down.
Gain
down.
of 3 on that play. Not an ideal situation, a 3rd and long, but I mean, I definitely think this is 4 down territory down here inside of the
Yep.
35.
Especially when you're down by 2.
And getting swap going there.
The way that your punt team has been going so far,
Yeah, not worth it.
it would have to be drastic for you not to go for it on 4th, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Ryan Olsen sees the
Comes
blitz
the
coming
blitz.
from the left. Hand off, Brisbois up
Oh.
the middle. He keeps the legs churning.
Maybe a
Got
gain
out of
2
it.
there.
They blew it dead.
Yeah, he was getting shoved back first. That's they're not going to let that play.
Let him play,
Brisbois
boys.
on the
Let him
carry for
play.
the
I think they got a gain of maybe a
Anoka, 32
yard
yard
or
line.
2.
Fourth down.
That's short run.
I choose to believe that Cole was keeping the legs moving and was
Look at that.
breaking,
See, he was.
actively breaking out of that tackle.
He did, but they called it dead by the time he did, so they let off.
Dumb. Dumb. Dumb.
Dom.
Let him play. All right. 4th and 6.
Here's the big play.
Rangers.
Now we got to see it, not a screen and not a draw. Let's see something down the
Receivers
field possibly.
Line up in a bunch. Ryan takes, fakes the pitch, throws back across.
No.
That ball is batted.
We got an injury down there. I think that's an offensive
And
lineman
Olsen's pass
down.
falls incomplete.
69.
Anoka takes over on
No,
down.
he's up.
He's
he was
up. He
recovering
took a
the
minute.
loose ball.
Oh, well. Tip pass, unfortunately, and yeah. Waited 1 second too long. He patted the ball. Did the old Kirk Cousins pat. Just took a little bit too long to get it out of there.
So Anoka will take back over. be 1st and 10, 33. And now we will see what they can do.
Big sneeze.
Big sneeze here from the announcer. Here we go. They're running low.
I think they got a
They have
timeout.
to take a timeout.
Hold
Again,
Brisboy.
something that I saw
Timeout, Anoka.
Anoka
First of the half.
just not having the most
Defense, we have a
organization.
brought up to the press box here. Maria Hall.
It seems like ever since the second to last drive before half, they've been a little bit disheveled.
Disheveled.
And then
Thank you.
that last drive just solidified the fact that they are just not on the same page between coaches and players right now. Everybody on that last drive looked confused. They came out of halftime.
Yeah, they did not have a good halftime.
It was not a very impressive drive coming out of half. And now they're trying to get substitutions in. They're not able to pay attention to the time clock. Run that all the way down. You got to take your first time out of the half. I mean, what, 5 minutes?
Now here's something interesting though. I think they're factoring in sacks. Anoka has a -1 rushing yards in this game. It's not been a pretty outing on the ground for us.
Attaboys.
They also have
Student
3
section
turnovers.
coming alive. So a handoff to
Wow.
Cummings. He'll gain about 2. Taken down. I don't know why they don't go back to him. They started doing running back by committee after it seemed like the first 2 drives. Cummings was their best running back in the first half. If I
He was giving them work.
correct stat-wise, he was, from what I remember, he played the best football.
Yeah, I think that his rushing is the best for their team.
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't keep him in longer, or why they started going by committee.
Oh, he had a chance.
QB's going to take off.
Oof!
Big
He is
hit.
getting plastered out there, and he just gets up. Big Ben Roethlisberger just bounces off the ground like no big deal. It's crazy.
He got hit, and Weston took the brunt of that hit
Now,
as the quarterback bounced off of our tackler and went directly into Weston. Weston was hurt, and that ball tipped in the air
yeah, but he should have had time to close on it.
down the sideline, and Charlie
Ooh.
able to wrap him up and stick him
Now here's something that
as they gained the first down.
I'm not accomplished to seeing on high school jerseys. No, the quarterback number 16 there has a captain
Iron
yeah,
Mound patch.
yeah, like the NFL style. I have not seen that before. And the QB is going to get
Dutchman
another touch.
pulls again, going
Oof.
left.
Man,
Hat down by the knees there, so gain a first down. Rangers
and
gotta
Charlie
play her down.
Peterson's down.
Not what we want to
That's
see.
not good. It looks like he's got a cramp, possibly, is what
That's what we're praying for right
it
now.
might look like he's got.
He's awaiting a trainer from either side to come out and attend to him.
This is
I do see that
Bit
it's
of a
mostly
scary
a
moment.
stretching him out. So he's probably just cramping up. It is still fairly warm out here right
it's,
now. I do not have. I know it was 77 degrees at kickoff. So it is possible that kids are getting a little bit warm,
sweating it out.
a little bit tired, and starting to cramp up.
Says it is 73 degrees now.
Yeah, so it hasn't cooled off a ton.
And that'll lead to sweating, and then if you weren't properly hydrated coming in, it'll lead to problems as the game goes on.
He's looking good now, holding his shoulder pads and everything. He's communicating with the trainer, no problem.
As we look to what's already been done this half, Cole Brisboy has already put the team on his back and made it very clear that the team is going to go through him. That drive we started the half with was able to pick up 3 first downs alone. So hopefully we can keep seeing that as we move forward here.
So Charlie
Hopefully
able
Peterson able to get off the field
to get
there.
up and jog off the field. And he, I think, is getting sent up to the training building. We can continue to get stretched out.
Yeah,
But
he's
it does
looking-
look like it is just a cramp.
Now who came in to
Trainer
sub for him
basically
there?
came over to tackle him, get him
See-
down on the ground and stretch him out.
See anybody who subbed in for him there? I'm not sure who came in.
I do not have a number right now. Dushman looking to throw over the middle. He's got a receiver. Nice catch
Oof, getting slammed again.
by number 26, Jaden Bernant, across the middle for a first down.
Yep.
Deutschman's pass complete.
And that's
to
been the
Bernat.
main source of attack
Buckle and Devanzo.
for
your
the
Rangers.
Anoka Tornadoes is the passing game.
I think it is Cameron Haglin in for Charlie Peterson on the Rangers defense. Be a handoff now for Anoka going up the left side. The flag comes out. So hopefully this is a holding. He'll be coming back.
Robbery on the carry. For the Tornadoes, Aho on the stop for your Rangers. Flag on the field.
Haglin comes off. I don't see anybody going on for him unless they're beefing up the line and taking the safety off. Student section.
You can't
showing
do that, Shant.
showing their presence here. Nice to have everybody back.
Now
It
holding.
really is.
This might be the most full I've ever
10-yard
seen
penalty.
stands
In the previous
I
spot.
do believe.
my time. That
Yeah.
isn't a home, like homecoming's a special event, right? Everybody's coming for that.
Yeah.
This is, I mean, home opener too.
This
Love to see
stadium
these fans come out.
packed.
But yeah, it's one of the most. I mean, the capacity has also been increased, right? I mean, it's
Yeah.
upped a lot. You know, Anoka as well.
Yeah,
came out
I've
in
never seen
droves.
that many away fans.
And that's something we
Loading
never
the
even
away
mentioned
bleachers.
is last year we would have been looking into the sun, and this year the whole
Flipped
thing
around.
is flipped. So thank goodness now we can call the games with clear eyes.
It's gonna be. They're gonna
Oh
run the
my.
same exact play that they ran the last time.
That's a
Big collision
big,
there.
big
Back
run
at
there.
the original line of scrimmage.
Bomber on the carry. Aho and Devanzo on the tackle for your Rangers.
Dachshund
Not even
Hand
set
off
on the
again.
line there. We were
off to the left.
slammed nice and hard down to the floor.
And Mark
Bomber again
Rendell
on the carry. Rendell on the stop for your Rangers.
makes a big tackle there. Stopping
down.
that run. 3rd and 2 for the Tornadoes.
Here's where we need a big stop. I mean, they're going to go for it on 4th, obviously. I don't see a reason to kick it because they haven't done that yet tonight. But we need to get. This
Two
is
more
where we got to
plays,
make that
boys. Two
stand.
more
2
plays.
stops right there.
Deutschman
The swing pass again.
throws the swing. Rangers are there.
No.
They're going to get the
Just-
first down, I believe.
You know when that
Yeah.
swing's coming,
Deutschman's
when that's
pass to Rodriguez.
when the
complete.
motion comes, the swing is coming. That's been the case all night. They probably have some in the playbook to counter
First down
that,
for
but
This will be a handoff. Here Cummings. Up the middle. Gain of a couple.
45 Goya on the carry for the
This is-
Tornadoes.
Taken out.
it's a very
Rendell on the
methodical
stop for the
drive for
Rangers.
Anoka. Just
Second down.
slowly grinding their way down the field. After our failed 4th down attempt that gave them the ball back there. Now it's just been a slow march as they've made their way down inside our red zone now.
Deutschman. Awaiting the snap. Anoka again changing the play plan. He'll take the snap. It'll be a handoff to Cummings again. Up the middle. Bounces off a couple of tacklers.
Big smash.
Is taken down at about 5. A little bit
Cummings
past
on
the
the
5.
carry.
It'll be a
White
first
tackle on
down
the stop
for him.
your Rangers.
Unless they're going to call him short.
I think they're calling him short.
Ow! Called him
Third down,
short. All right,
Anoka.
3rd and 1.
And it seems like, no, you are right. They're seeming to do that running back by committee deal now. They've really been rotating him in and out.
But what I was saying earlier is Cummings has by far been their
Give
best
him the
runner.
best work.
Low snap, Cummings again, up the middle. And we'll go down after a gain of a couple. They'll get the first down. It'll be first down and goal at the 4-yard line.
Charlie Peterson is back in the game, just so did not make mention of
Cummings
that.
on the carry. Mills on the stop
Got
for
a
your
timeout there. I
Timeout.
believe.
Force light.
Hopefully we
Force
can
like
Let's take the
force.
second half.
I think the best thing that we can do is plug up that middle, and force them into a throwing situation because they have not done well at that all game. Their offensive line is bruised and battered, and passing protection is not their strong suit right now.
And this is something I've never seen a high school quarterback complete 80% of their passes. 20 of 25 tonight for Jacob Deutschman. 2 picks in the game. I mean,
2 picks in the game, and those are only accounting the amount of times he's actually thrown.
Yeah,
he's been sacked a fair amount of time.
And that doesn't also count the first play of the game, that swing to deep throw that they got us with right away. That didn't count for him either. So just crazy that they're blasting to the line. Not blasting the line, but able to make these passes work.
He has been a very solid player behind center all year. I mean, he's got 3 rushing touchdowns tonight, don't he?
3 rushing touchdowns?
Or 2. Sorry.
He has 2, I believe.
Yeah.
And then
He scored both their touchdowns.
Our QB also has a rushing touchdown.
Here we go. Crowd getting into it.
Again.
1st and 4. And goal to go.
Here we go.
Buchman looks to the side. Gets the play.
Saw a little tap on the side.
Takes a snap. Handoff Cummings, who stopped it.
Yeah.
Stuffed at the 5.
Here we go.
A host of Rangers taking them down.
Lasso won there. Finally able to clog it up. It seems like every time they run it, they're running it up right up the gut. And we got our 4-down linemen, and they're able to just clog the gate, or clog the holes.
Rangers showing a little bit of home field advantage, something that we haven't had in years.
Showing the we got the full student section down there.
And like
giving
I said,
the loud noise.
They kept it close until half. The stadium, I don't think we've lost many.
No.
As they get back into it. 2nd and 5 from their 5. Buchman takes a snap, looks to throw across into the end zone.
He caught it. Dang.
They're going to give him the catch. It was a low pass.
Colin McKay able to corral that in.
Student section showing their displeasure.
I'd like to see a replay of that if we can get it here to see what happened. Looked like
it was a good
not able
pass.
to really see on the backside what happened there, but it doesn't look like it hit the floor.
It was a one-on-one situation with no safety, and the linebacker was not set up in the gap.
It's a tough break. And again, they go with the run, and we have nobody there to stop it.
Luckily.
Did we really take a timeout? That we have taken our 2nd timeout already. So now here's I guarantee. Now, so like I was saying, they're probably not going to throw it. Now that we've called a timeout and we're prepping to stop it, now is when they're going to fake the run and throw it.
Yeah, they'll probably.
They're going to adjust.
They'll end up switching it up on us. Be interesting to see what happens here.
Yeah, that was the first passing touchdown for Jake Deutschman in this game, but he has all 3 for his team. The other 2 being rushing touchdowns, so he's kind of put the team on his back as they've got this lead now up to 8, trying to go to 10.
Make this a
2-possession game.
2-possession game, man.
Are they going to kick it now? Now they're going to line up for a kick. Really?
We'll see if they actually kick it.
No.
22-14 is your score right now. They line up.
Kicker there.
Snap, spot, left-footed kick.
Blocked.
Blocked.
Is it dead? It's blown dead, yeah.
High school, it's blown dead. So, your score will stay there, 14-22.
One?
Just touchdown, 2-point.
What is it, 1 possession? Yeah, 1 possession game now.
Bet you they don't kick a field goal the rest of the game.
And I bet you they don't kick it to Charlie Peterson. Oh, he jumped the line. He jumped the line. Is that? Can you do that?
I don't think
He
he
did
jumped
it.
the line as
Look
much as he just found a gap and ran through it.
Oh, maybe.
Getting up high to block it.
Smack her down.
But just another athletic play.
I don't know. Was that Charlie Peterson who was on the block?
I don't know if it was Charlie or it could have been Weston. Maybe Weston Point. It was a single-digit number that would look like a 9-6 or 8. So I'd say it was somebody in there.
Now we'll see.
Tough to try and get the number after.
We'll see now.
2 minutes left here in the third. Rangers trail by 8.
That was really a key play. Like,
put Peterson back out there to run one back.
oh, they got their boy Leo Crescent and
Brisboy. It is interesting that Charlie brings back the opening return, and they basically sat him. I mean, I guess he is down
got the cramp
currently
right
getting stretched out for cramps, but there's been multiple times during the game that we've been kicked off to, and he is not returned as a returner. So here we go.
This is not the censored version.
This is not. It is interesting.
I noticed the first time.
Call.
The first word came out. I'm like, did I hear that right? That confirmed it. Yeah, I'll probably get censored. So, now they're kicking. Here we go.
The music fades. The arm is up. And the kick is away.
Poocher.
And that's going
out of bounds.
We'll take it at the 40. Thank you very much, Anoka.
No. I guess they took it as, well, we're going to give it up anyways. Might as well just give it to them.
Well, looks like they are going to elect for a re-kick.
Really? Rather than taking it at the 40, they want a re-kick.
I would go re-kick if you have Charlie
The
Peterson
power.
returning.
Well,
But,
that doesn't appear to be the case, so.
4 seconds, goes to say 5-yard penalty and re-check.
Oh, well, backs him up farther. Makes sense. Okay, then that makes sense. Now it's probably going to land about the 20, and then you're going to get 20 yards of return, so.
hopefully he kicks it out of bounds again.
Yeah, give us 5 more.
Was that Coon Rapids 2
They did
years
it
ago
3
that we
times
played
in a row,
that
I'm
they
pretty
kicked it
sure.
out of bounds 3 times in a row?
I'm pretty sure that was a game.
Yeah, that was
Not Purdy.
that was somewhat fun to watch though. It's like a car accident.
Can't look away.
You just couldn't look away. All right, kick
That was pooched.
is much
the
better
20.
this time. Brisboy will return it from the 20. We'll take
Oh,
off
there's
left.
the hold. Yeah,
Stutter.
they're going to get a hold on that. How did they not get a hold?
And Brisboy down the side and
again with the
runs
smash.
him over.
You could hear the
Anoka coaches are not happy.
I can't go against my own team, but there was a bit of a hold on that play. If you watch 49 there, got a good grasp of the man. So,
He's overpowered.
Yeah, he drove him, and then boom,
And Cole again
just
running
get
that.
the same guy.
Their
He
kicker
took it
is
on-
having a rough day when it comes to Cole Brisboy.
He should know he's got to go for the knees, not the head.
get out of the way.
Yeah, something. That was second big hit he's taken.
So we'll see if Ryan Olsen passing, throwing deep down
Oh
the sideline.
my!
intercepted.
He got hit while he was throwing.
Hit as he
so-
threw. You're going to return it out left.
That was just kind
Head out
of
of bounds.
floated right there to him,
Anoka will take over
and that
about the 27-yard line.
that's the theme right there. Is you get the big play, and then you shoot yourself in the foot, and we got to find a way to correct that. It's hard. There's not much you can change in that situation. Getting hit as you throw is just kind of a part of the game.
Yeah.
I mean, the only thing you could really do different is take the sack and live for another day. So
He was trying to get a deep ball to Cole Brisboy, who was streaking down the sideline, had some separation, but that ball was just came out of his hand wrong as he was hit. Anoka comes back out. We'll see what Dutchman can do here. He's going to pitch out to the left. Cummings with the ball. He'll be taken down after about 2 yards.
Gain of 2.
We'll give you a gain of 2. We'll spot you 2.
You know, we just really got to just keep the gains to a minimum here and just make them work for this. I mean, game is definitely not out of reach. We got a minute here in the second or the third, in the whole fourth quarter to, you know, stay in this game. Still 1-score game here.
Dutchman takes a snap, looks to pass.
Nothing
Rangers
doing there.
D-line, creating some pressure, finds an open receiver who heads it back across the field to the right and is taken down about the 45-yard line. We will credit number 16, Antonio Khalid.
Made a nice cut on that play. And was able to get a couple extra yards off of that and pick up the first.
Some nice rack yards.
Love to see the rack.
1st and 10 for Anoka. Take the snap, look to throw again. It's going to be a quick wide receiver screen. Blocking is sort of set up. Rangers able to.
It was kind of strange. Weston Hoyt on the tackle
bring
there.
him down after a gain of 6.
So was that pass
And
ahead of the line of
yard.
scrimmage? Was that was a
Yes.
forward pass, right?
That was
And the
a
wide
forward pass.
receivers were blocking downfield. Pretty sure the pass has to be behind the line of scrimmage, correct? For blocking to take place downfield. I think that's a thing, but maybe I'm wrong. High school might be different. Look at Coach Farrar really getting personal and in their face, letting them know, you know, I came back here to deliver this school to the promised land. So let's go out and do it here.
Deutschman is been having a very good night. We cannot take that away from him.
Other than 2 errant passes. Well,
Other than 2 interceptions that he's thrown, but Forest Lake has had 1, right? Or does Olsen have a pair?
I'll let you know here in a second.
I believe it's only 1.
1 pick. 8 of 16 passing for 81 yards. Cole Brisboy, though, averaging 6 yards a carry. 17 carries for 102 yards, so putting in the work.
The only problem would be is if they go up by another touchdown.
Then you can't really
run.
get 6 yards a carry.
Yeah, we need to be
Score.
working your way down the field quickly. Deutschman looks to the sideline for his signal. Takes the low snap, hands back off, up the middle, gain of a couple. 3rd and 1. That was 49 on the carry. Carson Lewis. 45, my bad.
Getting hyped here. Student section coming alive for this 3rd and 1 now.
3rd and 1, big stop here.
You got to believe they're going to go for it on 4th. So,
Unless there's a big loss.
I mean, if you get that sack, turn it to 4th and 10. Got to wrap up on
Have
the
a
sack.
favorable one-on-one down here on the bottom side of your screen.
Yeah, that ain't good.
You don't have much for safety help, as this is going to be a run up the
right
middle.
Through. Oh, wow.
Trying to break tackles.
Running guys over.
Taken down. He ran right into the waiting arms of Weston Hoyt there. Weston was able to corral him.
Yeah.
And wait for backup.
Kind of looks like he got folded like lunch here a little bit. Got low, but not the best position. But he was able to still wrap up and make the stop there after a big gain. So
First and 10 for Anoka. Deutschman takes a snap, handoff, going right.
Oh, man.
Same running back, number 18. It is Wesley Lavier.
Again on the stop here, Rangers second down.
Absolutely owning our defensive line right now.
Yeah, I mean, we got the
He had that big, nice long run of play ago, and
3 down
Gets
lineman
three-
look still.
three
I
more
mean,
there.
that was giving us work when we were going pass rush. Ain't working so good against the run, though.
second down and 7. Anoka takes a snap, again low, hand off to Cummings, up the middle.
So now here's
Gain
where
about 5, and it'll be 3rd and 3.
here's where I think you got to bring in the 4th down lineman again,
Yeah.
to just, or at least bring
When
in
they're
the
running up
4th
the middle, you gotta do
linebacker. You
something.
know, bring in another man into the box. Yeah, you're going to be, I guess then you're going to be susceptible to their swing passes.
Especially when it seems like they have their number 1 back on the field. That's
Yeah.
when you gotta play run well. 3rd down and 3. Another low snap, handoff Cummings, heading out left, gets a couple
Just
of
get
blocks, and he'll
free.
pick up the 1st down.
Cummings on the carry. Rendell on the stop here, Rangers.
It's a fancy
First down,
get
Anoka.
up there by Jacob Aho. I don't know if we could get a replay on
What
that.
was that?
was
I didn't see it.
circus-like.
Did he kip up off the floor?
Yeah,
Legend.
an athlete.
See, junior, so we'll get to see many more mystical plays out of Jake Bajo, apparently.
3 receivers on the field for Anoka. Deutschman, again looking to the sideline for the point. Takes a snap, rolls out left.
And wide
He's got
open.
a receiver. He'll be cut down after a
This
gain
is
of
insane.
about 9.
Deutschman's pass to Barrett.
And we got a Ranger down on the far side of the field. I believe that is number 12. I got the pronunciation before the game.
Dumankoi?
No,
Is that not it?
that's not even close. I think it's
Nolan?
like Nolan Demishu. We'll go with that.
It's just killing us with this little swing, short West Coast offensive pass game from
Well,
Anoka and
they
Jacob
bring
Deutschman.
2 receivers out, and then we're not splitting anybody out to cover that inside receiver from what I can see. So, like that on that play, they ran a simple scroll route with that inside slot receiver, and by the time he broke to go out, there was nobody there to cover him. He was wide open, and Nolan had to try and get across the field to cover that pass. There was no way he was going to get in on the ball. It was just going to be, where is he going to get tackled?
Yeah.
You can shadow a safety over that way, but anything underneath, you got to have a linebacker out there in the flat.
Slowly making his way over now. Able to walk on his own weight, though, so that's good to see.
I think it might be an arm. Just holding his side.
There we go. Now he's almost over, and now defense comes back out, ready for the 2nd and 2 from the 12.
So here we go. Forest Lake needing a real big stop. I don't want to call game by any means,
No.
but this is going to be a real
Tough
tough
spot
hole
to
for
be
the
in.
Rangers to dig themselves out of if Anoka can score here.
I mean, this has just been another methodical drive by Anoka.
2nd and 2 to go. Anoka throwing, corner of the end zone.
Oh.
Receiver there,
Oh.
incomplete.
He
He
had
tried
him
to drag
beat.
his toes. I think he thought he was about 2 yards farther into the end zone than he actually was.
Yeah, Reed Olson
Face
was
planted, was not able to bring that ball in.
Reed Olson was just beat to the corner on that play, and he had him. He had him beat.
Oh, he tripped. tripped.
Now here's the big
3rd
question.
and 2.
Can we get another sack? Can we clog the hole? Clog the running lanes here?
4 defensive linemen in for the Rangers. Deutschman takes a snap, handoff,
again.
flag on the play.
We get a false start.
Clobber on the
I think
carry.
if it was a
White
false
Hill
start,
on
they
the
would have
top for your
blown it
Rangers.
dead.
Flag on the field.
Come on, back him up,
Legal
back him up.
formation on the offense.
Nice, nice,
Legal
nice.
formation.
Repeat 3rd down.
Nice.
5-yard penalty.
So that'll back him up. Be a redo a 3rd down.
3rd and 7 now. Nice. Why is our... Oh, they're chanting at the team now. Okay, not the refs.
Man, it is nice having the students. Just fans in general.
High school fans are definitely some of the most interesting.
Well, it's their own town. It's big. Big
It's
deal.
big.
That's one thing about Forest Lake. No matter how bad of seasons we've had, I think we've always had
Good turnout.
a good turnout on Friday nights. Deutschman brings his team to the line on 3rd down. He'll take the snap and look to throw. He's got to roll out. He's in trouble. Being
Get there.
chased.
Somebody get
Trying
there.
to get to the right.
Ooh.
Takes a big shot. That'll bring
Still.
up 4th down.
Now, yeah, if we could have gotten him in the backfield, then we wouldn't have been giving him a good shot. I mean, the receiver was wide open on
He
this
got up.
side.
I think he fell down.
Okay, he's starting to feel.
That one, he took
Oh,
a
he wasn't even
huge
looking.
shot.
If he would have looked at his receiver on the close side,
He comes around here and takes right there, that one.
just to the floor.
He got up a little bit slower that time. Kind of took his long way back over the line. If we're wanting to run a hurry-up offense, this Anoka team runs very slow.
Well, now they're not trying to go as fast, right? They're in the lead. They're trying to score and run the clock down. And they needed timeouts. They couldn't. That's probably why they couldn't really figure out what they were trying to do in that moment.
I just think if you're going to run a hurry-up offense, run it situationally, and you need to have plays scripted. I mean, unless something breaks big, then if something breaks big, then you kind of throw the script out. You might have to go to something else. But for the most part, trying to run that fast-paced huddle is effective. But when you're doing what Anoka is doing and you have to get up to the line and look over at the sideline, get the call, and then run a play, you're taking almost the same amount of time. So, maybe a few seconds less, but I don't know.
Well, they took down the yard markers. Okay, they brought it back. They brought it back.
4th and 5. Probably, dare I say, one of the biggest plays of the game.
This is the key. If we can get a stop here, everything changes.
Deutschman looks to the sideline, takes the snap, rolls left, looking to pass. You got to get him out of the pocket, otherwise he's going to get sacked. He throws this one.
Nothing doing. Hey!
Out the back of the end zone, incomplete. Rangers hold strong and take over on downs.
So yeah, that was, I mean, they've only had 2 drives this half. I mean, they've dominated the time of possession in the second half. Thank goodness we got the stop there.
Yeah.
But again, they took off so much time.
I think one big thing that we're seeing, though, with Deutschman is adapting. He ain't hanging in the pocket.
Yeah, he's having
that
to roll.
line is not
He knows.
able, they're having to roll
got
him
a
out
freak.
because that line cannot withstand. This one's going to be a handoff up the middle. I believe that was Brisboy.
Yeah, that was Brisboy for a gain.
It was not Brisboy. Brisboy just came in off the side. That was number 28 for the Rangers. Leighton Patzer.
Coming off now. A little change of pace for a gain of nothing. Now they've been discussing down there for a moment.
There's no flag on the play. Second down.
No flag. Gain of about 2. I mean, with this amount of time left, if we can get a good running game going, we might be
7
headed to
minutes.
overtime.
Here we go.
eat the clock and drive and drive and drive. Get the 2 at the end is the key.
Quick pass out to the flat.
Oh, my.
It's going to be dropped. Incomplete. Ryan Olson looking for Leo Crescent.
Olson's pass attempt.
That's a tough break there for
Crescent
Leo.
falls incomplete. Third down.
The ball just kind of bobbled in his hands. And
But again, even if he would have caught it, the way
would
that
have been
was
blown
set
up.
up,
Yeah,
I
no
don't
blocking
think,
ahead.
yeah. I mean, unless he would have been able to get around that guy. Right now is not the time to be going side to side. You got to go downfield.
Yeah, so this is really interesting. Depending on how this goes, I wonder
Third
if
and long.
4th down is going to be a. You can't
gotta
go
punt.
for it. You
gotta
can't.
punt.
Hard count though.
Olson takes a snap, rolls right, looking for a receiver. He's got one.
Oh, you gotta get there.
Does it go off his hands? I lost it in the
Olsen,
reflection on the
pass
glass. I
attempt to 17, Jake Dees falls
completely
incomplete.
overthrew it.
Flag on the field.
Wow.
So that is
What a
happens
shot we just
when-
got.
That is what happens when the ball goes onto the new track, and you are not allowed to have.
Offense.
Now that might not be
Please.
something that that player is not listed on the roster, but whoever that was, that might not be a moment he wants to have documented.
And broadcast.
Running like a dog.
So while we were watching that, there was a holding call on Forest Lake, which
They
will
must have
back them
declined, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they declined. Yeah.
Declined, otherwise it would have been a redo or down.
This is seriously though. Is this even worth it? I mean, we've seen it demonstrated time and time again. 20 yards is about what
Well,
we're
we
gonna
got
get
a
out of
different
punt.
punter. Leo Creston is in the punt.
Okay, well, maybe we'll get 35-40 now.
See what happens.
Better. I'll give
Much
that.
better
That's
punt.
40.
Get the
50
bounce.
yards.
Get the bounce. Get the bounce.
That's a 40-yarder. That's a 40-yard punt. I'll take that.
And that punt down.
That's a
Nice. Nice.
43-yard line.
field
Touchdown
and
for
position changing punt.
Okay, so now what you need as the Rangers is a quick 3-and-out turnover. Either turnover or a quick 3-and-out.
Both.
And then you need to go vertical up the field. Whether that's
Outside the
passing
side.
or getting the ball in the hands of a playmaker.
8-2, 8-5. That kick is
I mean, this is just crazy. We started
How
out.
about a Charlie Peterson pick six for a touchdown?
We started out
Don't even put the
14-0
offense on the
lead in this game, and have just been stalled out since that amazing start.
Deutschman brings his offense out. Low snap along the turf. He stays up, fights forward for about 4, is then taken down.
That was a big boy.
I thought we had him stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Big boy running there. That was Eden Gorham. Number 44. Clock just continues to tick, as you see, tick, 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 down to 6 minutes. This is getting down to crunch time. I mean,
Deutschman brings his team back out. 4 down linemen for the Rangers. 3 receivers for Anoka. Running back offset to the right. Deutschman's
supposed to be a
keep it.
handoff, I think, but oh no.
He gains the edge and heads down the
Oh.
sideline.
Anoka,
Stays in bounds a
coaches
little bit
really wanted
too
a
long.
flag, but how are you got to make him go out of bounds if he ain't going to go.
Yeah. It didn't
Gotta-
look like he was slowing up
No,
much,
he was
and
going
that's why
and
he
not
took
going
that
to the
shot.
so I mean, if
And that carry takes it into Ranger
You gotta-
territory
you're gonna
for
take that if you
40
do
yards.
that,
First
so.
down, Anoka.
You need to be deliberate with whether you're
staying there
going to
going.
go out of bounds.
Yeah. But it
Nevertheless,
does-
that's a first down.
I think that let's keep the stop clock. Clock stopped. Yep. So
First down at the 40.
that was kind of helpful for us. Thanks, Q.
Take the snap, hand
Wow.
off up the middle.
Just wide open running lane there.
That's Wesley Laver again.
Just nothing doing on it. Not a push for the D
Carry
there.
that time.
I don't understand how. I mean, I guess maybe this is just a testament to how bad the Anoka front 5 is in pass block. But passing downs, we get a great push. And we
Yeah.
live in their backfield.
Yeah.
And the run plays, they just get blown off the ball. I don't get it. Got to be consistent. Another low snap, handoff out to the right.
Wide.
He's got a crease.
Just wide running lanes. Why are we not bringing 8 into the box now? We need to be loading it up. We gotta load it up.
They're going to pass right now. That's the other thing. I mean, there's 4 minutes and 52 seconds left. They're running the ball just fine.
Hit the floor hard there. We're gonna see 8 in the box. No, we're gonna see 6 in the box with like slot corners when there's no one even to cover. Bring those guys in. They're gonna run it up the middle. Like he's not.
Handoff up the middle.
There's a stop.
Finally stopped.
You see what I'm saying though? We have a slot corner out when there's no one to cover. Bring that guy down so that way you can squeeze the edge tight. Love to see that.
2nd down and 8.
I think they're getting a sub on the defensive line there. 69, Andrew Klesk in on the D line now. There we go. Let's see. Got
Rangers
4 down linemen.
4.
Feel a counter to the right coming or something.
Deutschman takes it. Handoff. Off to the left.
This is
stopped by the Rangers, but they're peeling off 8 yards a carry.
This is cutting room floor time there. We got a yard till they get the first. 3rd down. As you can see, time still clicking.
Timeout.
Clock was still running after that. But 3:27.
See, this is what I'm talking about.
And we have
right
none
now,
left. We have no timeouts left now.
Right now, the defense is just looking whether they're just actually out of breath,
they're
gassed, and tired, or you got to keep the energy up. They're looking like they're getting steamrolled.
Well, think about the drives that Anoka has put together this half. We've gone basically 3 and out both drives that we've had, right? It hasn't been really much offensive effort. And Anoka's been out there for basically the whole second half.
Yeah.
So they're subbing in the backups.
There definitely is some fatigue going on. But at the same time, you got to look up at the scoreboard. There's 3 minutes and 27 seconds left.
You got to give the effort
You
now.
gotta go. You gotta go. I don't know. It just seems like a different team.
Fans are getting into it here, though. Look at that, huh? And that is the Anoka student section over there.
Getting into it along with Force Legs.
Look at that, across enemy lines. No hatred between the fans.
Here we go. Anoka comes to the line. 3rd down and 2. Force Lake needing something big.
It's really key play right here.
Deutschman
Really, really big play.
rolls right.
Just too
Throw,
easy.
Catch, 1st down inside the 5 for Anoka.
Now, we have no timeouts. We had to burn them all, the 2 in the 3rd, and we had to burn that other one to get ready for that play. And again, just the out routes not covered. And the clock is going to continue to run. And if they score,
1st and goal.
we're in trouble. No timeouts left. I mean, if they're gonna run it probably 4 times, and even if they don't score, this clock's gonna be down to about a minute. So we gotta get a turnover. Gotta plug that
Deutschman
ball.
takes a snap, handoff up the middle, trying to power his way forward.
He calls him down at the 1.
Down at the 1. It'll be 2nd down and 1 to go.
He was just short of the ball, crossing the line. Again,
Tried to get his arm out there, but
down to 2 minutes and 15 as it's not on the right now, but 2:15 to go. on the 1.
Bushman takes a snap, hand off
And
up the middle,
right
touchdown.
in. That's a tough break. That's a tough break.
So with that, the Rangers go down by 2 possessions.
14 points. So we're
They're
probably
gonna
going to
need a
see the
miracle.
swinging gate. Yep, swinging gate again. Get their 2. Be 16. We need 2 touchdowns and 2 extra point or 2 2-point conversions. And that, I mean, you know what they're going to do. We've got 4 guys again to the left. Okay, they're kicking it. They're going to kick it here. Even though the last one did get blocked.
Got her figured out this time.
Are they going to have enough time to get this off?
They're going to have to hurry.
2-1. Oh, they got it off. And it's good.
Field goal is good. Score now will go 14 to 28.
Now here's something we have to see out of the
29,
Rangers
sorry.
that we haven't seen a whole lot this season. I mean, it's only 2 games in. High tempo, quick paced offense going north and south. You get a lot of infield plays that aren't first downs. That clock is going to just kill you. So we got to see passes beyond the first down, and if not, to the outside boundary line, just to preserve the clock. And who knows, maybe we get a break. A lot of fans already starting to head towards the gate, unfortunately. I mean, where's the faith, my people? Where's the hope? Come on.
Well, let's be happy that they're here with 2 minutes left in the game.
I know. Obviously, last week there wasn't much sense in leaving before the end in STMA. That was a 50-minute drive, you know. But
so
close to
now,
home, didn't it?
now again, I question it. Why
Charlie
we still
Peterson.
didn't have Charlie Peterson back deep to receive?
Well, here's the thought. What if we do find a way to get that kickoff return for a touchdown, and then we come back and get that
10
off?
seconds.
That's 10 seconds. Then you got the
Onside
onside.
kick.
We've seen it done tonight, and we've seen it almost done again.
Let's go.
Obviously, we have something going. This is our
Raw Rangers.
this is our high energy. It seems our best out of the 3 portions of football: offense, defense, special teams.
This has been the best so far.
Special teams is it. You know,
Return, not special teams.
specifically
Kick return.
just kick return.
Here we go.
And that last punt was pretty good.
So
Oh,
they're
they're
gonna
going to give
squib it.
Oh,
We'll get back
no.
to Leo, who takes the ball,
Oh, my.
gets up the middle. He'll be taking.
That
it
was
out
a
at
smart
30.
call by Anoka. You got to give it to him.
Squib kicking that, yeah.
They're not going to give us a chance to do our old spin or counter kickoff.
A minute and 58 left in the game, and we will see what Forest Lake has
Just
dialed up here
bobbledy
to
boop.
end it. If you're going to do something, you got to go for it now, and you got to go quick.
Let's
Throwing
see,
downfield,
trick play ain't going to work. You know, we got to just.
you got to spread these guys out.
Well, look at this. 3 on this side, 1 safety high. Like, there's a lot of chance for something good. If it
Ryan
looks
takes a
right.
snap, looks to throw,
Get out of bounds. Get out of bounds. There we go.
and a quick out.
That burned about 5.
Quick
No,
in.
wait, did that 8, 7 seconds?
7 seconds.
Fighting with 42, Sawyer Chow.
It's a good ball there. I don't know. You got to run some out routes here. I mean, that's a long throw.
That was a long throw.
for
He
an
should
out
have maybe
route.
been to the short side, wide side, getting that throw in there. That burns a lot of time. Empty set now for your Rangers. I'm not seeing that
Olsen
yet.
takes a snap.
Oh my, nailed. Just nailed.
Ryan, he throws, that ball will fall incomplete.
Olsen's pass attempt to Jake
That,
Johnson.
I mean, you know when you're in the empty set, you got to get that ball out quick. Just not enough time to even get anything going there. I mean, what I'd consider in this situation is bring in 2 extra tight ends. Just have 7 blockers. Get the deep shot going. What is...
Pitching out to Cole. Cole will gain 5. It'll be
That
3rd
burns
and
off
5.
another 5-6 seconds for a gain of
Big
5.
boy on the carry. LaChance
Bring in the
forces
2
out of
tight
bounds.
ends and just whip it deep.
3rd down.
You need something quick here.
Third and 5. Minute and 39 seconds left. Forest Lake needing a first down more than anything right now.
Yeah, that's really the key, is just to keep this thing open, is get that first.
Ryan
Big
takes a snap,
blitz,
looks
big
across
blitz,
the field.
big blitz. Oh!
Ball was tipped up, incomplete.
Wow.
Nearly intercepted, nearly caught by the Rangers, and then nearly intercepted again.
That was scary. Leo tried to catch it and unintentionally bopped it up. They were closing in on that thing quick. Whew. That gave me a little bit of a fright there.
4th
Well,
down
this
and
is
5.
What it all comes down to. No timeouts left. 1:34 to go. 4th down. Game on the line right here.
Ryan takes a snap, looks to throw, swing out to Brisboy, who tries to
Gotta
get
get
the
the
edge,
first.
turns up,
Get out of bounds.
gets the first down, and I think he got out of bounds.
By a yard we get, 2 yards. We get the first.
So
That was nerve-wracking.
keeping a little bit of faith alive.
Forced out of bounds.
Minute and 26.
42 Shell.
I gotta believe that with this amount of time, you're taking deeper
That
shots
completion
than
takes
that,
it
but
into Tornadoes territory at the 48-yard line. First down.
I'm not the coach.
Here we go. Now we need a deep shot, maybe.
Ryan drops, straight back, throws down the seam,
Oh,
intercepted.
my.
There's a flag on the play.
I think we're going to get
We'll see what that.
quite possibly
call
a
back.
PI.
So there is a flag on the field.
Jake Johnson looked like he was knocked off of his route. We'll see if a linebacker chipped him after 5.
That would make sense while the ball was so errant. It's also high school football, so, you do get that occasional QB, errant throw, so. Pass interference tape. Woo!
All right. So we'll get 15 yards on that one and a first down.
That,
Minute and 20 seconds.
2 breaks right there.
Rangers are marching. We needed this a quarter ago.
Seriously, though, think about how this game went. We came out,
We scored 2 touchdowns in like the first 5 minutes.
yeah, we were
Result of the play was
blazing
an
hot.
interception to Anoka.
And I don't know if we rested on our laurels or something.
Defensive pass interference, number 23, 15-yard penalty.
We
for
stopped
the
letting
previous
Charlie
spot.
receive kicks. That's
First
what we
down,
did.
Forest Lake.
I don't know if he just didn't feel it, wasn't feeling the return.
Here we go.
Not sure.
Olsen takes a snap, throws quick in.
There's a
route.
first.
It's a first down.
We got to get up to the
Hawkins
line, run the
drop.
same play.
Olsen's pass to
I don't know if they're looking to spike it.
No, they're going to
Or
go
just
right to the
run the
next
play.
play.
That's what they should do.
38 Logan Junley on the stop for the
Trying to make subs. Should
They're
get
going to
the
get a
ball
timeout.
off.
Anoka calls the timeout. Probably a right call there, even though they got the 2-touchdown lead.
Anoka. Their third
Would have been a
down
pretty,
and
pretty easy look. They were not in a position to defend.
Ryan looking real good here on this last series. Fitting that ball into a very tight window between defenders. It's a great catch by Eric Neese.
We heard this song earlier.
Yeah, I think we did already.
Ryan,
But they're going back to it.
Ryan Olsen just about to pass that 100-yard mark for the game. Now we just need
How many times has he thrown?
3 times. He's about 50% completing. I feel like that's a pretty good, 50% in high school is a good amount. Jacob Deutschman is right at about 80% for the game. I mean, given he's been throwing swings a lot, short passes, out route stuff. But that's such a good system, it seems
Dude,
like they're running there.
Break Jake Johnson in on a quick post right now.
Jake, give him the slant.
Up
Oh,
the
we got the
side.
press.
Up the side.
Oh, he's okay. He
Okay,
gave
give
us
him the
look.
post. Hit him at the goal line. Brisboy looks to throw for a second, heads down the sideline, gets out of bounds at the 10. It looked like he was about to pull up.
I know, it looked like he was getting ready.
Hit them with our very own version of the halfback pass. With a minute left to play, Rangers threatening to score.
Takes it down to the Anoka 12-yard line. First down, Rangers.
Ryan trying to rally his team late in this one. Olsen takes the snap, looks to pass, throws across the middle, intercepted.
Oh, man. He's got a lot of space ahead of him there. He's got a lot of space ahead of him there.
And that
might just about do it.
Will do it.
That's intercepted by number 7.
Ryan had a great drive going for him, headed down that way.
And he just
I don't think he saw that linebacker. He had no idea he was there, and
that's a tough break. That's a tough break.
Tough break.
Things were looking good. That was the best drive our offense has had this season, in my opinion.
So far, yeah.
Drove well.
I would say so.
Picked up some key 3rd and 4th downs. And that just was a tough break.
So it'll be first down at the
student section ain't giving up. They're still chanting.
Still chanting.
Result of play is an intercepted. On return, unsportsmanlike, sideline interference, on Anoka, 15-yard penalty. Will be first down.
Well,
so an abundance of penalties today.
Quite
a whole basket full.
Quite the calls of penalties tonight.
46 seconds left to go in the game. Ball will be placed at the 33. And I believe that Anoka will just come out and
take the knee twice. That'll just about do it. No, they're not lining up, and well, maybe they do it out of shotgun.
Well, nevertheless, the least you can say is that it was an exciting game.
It was until the end here. It's a tight game,
It was a tight, close game.
Things were looking really good early.
Charlie Peterson is an absolute animal that should have multiple D1 offers right now.
Wouldn't that be something?
But, I mean, it's a great way to kick off the
home opener
and the new stadium. An entertaining game like this and keeping it close until the end of the fourth quarter at least.
And I think
keep those fans coming back next week.
I was going to say that gives us some confidence, at least I think. Looking forward to next week and moving forward. Our first week I think was an anomaly. We didn't really come to that game playing on the same level. But I mean, we're coming to play, and
again, we cannot stress it enough, ladies and gentlemen. If you are currently watching on the YouTube channel, which obviously you are if you're hearing my voice, we really encourage, we love that you're watching it, but we really encourage you to get out here and take in a game at the new stadium. It is a work of art, if I do say so myself.
It looks like the play clock is just above the time clock, but I think, are they going to run one more play? Yeah, and that'll do it. That's the game. Anoka comes in here and upsets us on our home floor, home turf.
So they'll get their Anoka will get their first win of the season. Forest Lake now falls to 0-2 going into next week with an away game at Osseo, I do believe.
I think that's correct, yep.
So we will have the audio broadcast for you guys on mixlr.com/LATV. You can tune in there. Will you be with us next week?
I will not. No, I will be out of town, unfortunately. Hit or miss with me. Yeah,
but
somebody exciting.
We might get an alumni.
Hey-o.
Keep it a surprise.
We'll keep it a surprise. I think I have an idea who you're speaking of, but I'll let you reveal that down the line, I guess.
Alrighty, well, thank you for joining us tonight. And Dustin, you got anything else?
Thanks to LATV for allowing us to be here tonight. until next week, I hope everyone has a wonderful week and that, you catch a lot of more football. NFL is kicking off this weekend. We saw the Bucks and Cowboys kick off the season last night. A very exciting game. Bucks able to kick a field goal with 2 seconds left on the clock to win that thing. Talking about the Bucks and Cowboys.
All right, well,
what's going on?
Just getting a last word in with Paul. Thank you for being with us and taking in this broadcast. We're going to let the sponsors roll now, and we will talk to you next week.
Thanks, everybody. Have a good night.